Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of Digital Realms D&D. We are back again for episode 2 of our second campaign. During this session, the party will actually come together as a whole as we have our 6th and final member. For the sake of podcast listeners, Adam, can you please introduce yourself and your character and your class and your race?
Okay. My name is Lumi and I'm the DM. I'll do it properly. So my character doesn't get smited before I even get to play it. My name is Adam. My character is Haiton Malice, and he is a Warlock and a Triton. That is the race.
Thank you very much. So there's not really anything we need to get into pre-session, so we're going to go ahead and dive straight away with who would like to give a recap. Who would like to earn the first bit of inspiration of the campaign?
I just reached up to a channel, so I don't want to do it.
Chaos.
I would like to.
Silently raising hand.
Okay, Khaos, feel free.
So, we started the small last session with need to double check for the character's name. Nyla trying to pickpocket Hayes, failed at that.
Yeah,
had to help Hayes go to a temple. Then Nyla talked to a god. Then we go to Raine that sensed something from away that was most likely on the ship where Bergai and Averille were on. Then we docked. I started to run after a child that was hooded. Raine and Bergai followed me. Mm-hmm. Bergai and me ran into Saki. And we talked a bit. Then we went to a show of magic. After the show, a portal opened and imps came out. Raine nearly got down. The MVP of the fight that I had was my pet. So yeah. And after that, God said we should go to the castle because we were asked to follow along. And
Okay.
Raine said their teammate was somewhere.
Okay. So, Khaos, get a point of inspiration. Also, Trevor, get a point of inspiration because Thomsen subbed to the channel and I spun a wheel and you randomly got picked.
Woo! Thanks, Thomsen.
You're welcome.
So, with that, let's get this bot in here.
Is that RNGesus telling us that he might need it?
Would have been helpful last session.
Archivist is now recording.
There we go.
Yeah, bitch.
Thompson's just partying.
He is.
That
He's
thing
a
is
pile
so
there.
freaking weird, but so cool.
So, you say where you left off, you've been escorted by the guards. At this point, we'll be picking up this session. You have made your way to the castle. You are in the corridors leading up to the grand hall. You can see, during your travels to this castle, other guards have passed by you, clearly with other groups of adventurers that have been pulled to the castle. And you get to these big grand open doors. And just before they open, get ready to open, the guards turn to you and go to you. Nubatama should be just beyond these doors. We shouldn't have to remind any of you to be respectful in the presence of our Lord and the presence of a god. That being said, please follow us. They open.
I just roll my eyes.
That's all you do is roll your eyes at them?
No, I just want to Nyla just kind of rolls her eyes at the appearance of God, or at the notion of like there's a God in front of us.
They push open these two grand doors, and in this hallway you can see various small groups of adventurers. Some look like they've made more wounded than others. Some laughing away. Clearly this wasn't a challenge to them. You see at the very back of the hall, Nubatama with his back facing you all. Clearly looks like he's talking to someone that you can't see. Raine, what is your natural perception? 13. Give me a perception check. I don't think that's high enough, what I want.
Perception. 14.
That'll do it. Just barely. You will spy amongst these groups of people already here a familiar companion talking to a bluish Dragonborn. Adam, can you please describe your character?
Yeah, and that's why I'm not allowed in Gnome Depot anymore. You see a Triton, a fish person who has a sort of tail, like blue-green skin, fins, like fish scale fins, or no, fish scales all over his body, fins on the side of his, sort of over his ears, navy blue hair. He has a shield, probably on his back right now, but no real weapons that seem to be equipped. And he is wearing what looks like just reused old shoulder armor, just standard leather armor.
You will have noticed the doors are very loud. It would draw the attention of various groups. You'll have noticed a group of adventurers getting escorted in, and amongst them you will have seen your friend Raine amongst them.
There you are! And I run towards you.
You're the one that vanished.
I turn around for fucking 5 minutes, and you're gone. And the next thing I know, there's demons coming out of portals. Please tell me that wasn't your doing.
As if me and Mizu would ever do something like that.
At this point you hear Mizzo in your head. I told you he wasn't going to be happy that you wandered.
You lost track of him too, Mizzo.
Like... So these people you're walking in with, who are they? I see one of them has metal arms. That's interesting.
Yeah, that one's Bergai.
Down.
The rest can introduce themselves, I suppose. He does have very interesting arms.
I slide my goggles down, and I am just inspecting the fishy Dragonborn.
He's not Dragonborn, he's a Triton.
Is she Dragonborn? Yeah, the guy I was speaking to is a Dragonborn.
The guy that was next to him is a Dragonborn. He's a Triton.
She muted herself.
Must
Yeah,
actually
I'm
need to talk
sorry.
to someone.
Being screamed at by my dad
That's fine.
to make him food and coffee, so it's Sorry, I misheard things then. It's just kind of the goggles are down and I'm inspecting you. You're a very unusual creature to me.
Me or the Dragonborn?
Cap.
You.
Oh, okay.
Cap.
I've already done all my...
Okay, well, with you eyeing me up, I will turn to you and say, hello, I'm Haiton Malice, and hold out my hand to you.
It's kind of just the shock back, and when she kind of jolts back, you'll notice more of the metal decorations that house the main bone structure of her wings.
I have forgotten what your character looks like.
She's an Aasimar.
Ugh.
Oh, okay, right.
I'm a protector Aasimar artificer. I really don't get out of the lab much. You can call me Saki for now.
It's nice to meet you, Saki. At this point, with no one else introducing themselves, I'll then just move to the side and hold my hand out to the next person. Hi, what's your name?
My character just grabs your hand and shakes it at... On. You see currently a blue dragonkin and with a black drake on her head, just shaking your hands. I'm Averille.
Dragonkin, you might like my companion. And at this point, a small little white dragon that's small enough to hold in one hand just crawls out from under my clothes onto my shoulder. The biggest distinctive feature about this is that instead of just a normal dragon tail, its tail looks more like that of a scorpion. As this is a pseudo-dragon.
Adorable. Yeah, you see the drake on the black drake on my head, and I just smile.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
As Raine said, I'm Bergai. Nice to meet you, and he'll extend the hand.
He sort of reaches his hand out and then stops, and then just moves forward and back because he doesn't know what to do with the metal hand. Then he just grabs it.
Yes. There you go.
Weird and cool.
How did you get this thing? Things.
You're the fourth person who's asked me that today, I think.
That's just today. Let's not count the weeks.
They're prosthetic after I lost my old ones.
You have any feeling in them? Can you sense when you touch something?
Yes, I can feel you grabbing my hand and everything.
Oh. Can you punch through walls, or will that hurt?
I did the same
I haven't
questions.
tried. I haven't tried, and I don't plan to.
I feel like that's foreshadowing for later in the campaign. At some point, just has to punch through a wall.
Just wham! Here we are.
Screw this. We're gonna go the quick way. Walls in the way.
Oh no, my lockpick's broke and we can't get through this door. If only there was another way through.
Kicks the door open.
Right, okay.
There's one left person.
There's only one person left. Hello.
Stick my hand out. Hello, I am Hayes.
Hello. I am Haiton. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh. So, how did you all meet Raine? And I hope she hasn't been too much trouble.
Never trouble.
Well, you see, I haven't actually met her.
Yep.
But I'm just here.
She was with us. She showed up after me and Bergai left the boat. And then she was there.
Okay, and you know the rest of them. I'm not just shaking a randomer's hand, right?
I mean,
No,
you
he
probably
helped
are.
defeating. He helped defeating the imps.
Oh, okay. I had help fighting imps too from that guy. And I start waving at the Dragonborn I was just talking to come over here.
The Dragonborn.
Because I realized they just kind of left him standing in the middle of a room.
Dragonborn makes his way over. Sits there, starts chuckling. Judging on the appearance, I'm guessing this one must be your friend that you were telling me about. Raine, I believe.
Yes, this is her.
They,
You two we get along well.
They reach their hand out to shake. I believe we would. The name's Zephyron Tempestborn. And
I put out my hand.
when you shake their hand, you immediately feel a connection with Mizo, and that both of you immediately twig on. This was the other spirit wielder that you felt at the docks.
Hang on. Let me retract her. The other spirit wielder I felt at the docks?
So at the docks, you felt a sinister presence on the boats, and you also felt the presence of another spirit wielder, because you're a spirit wielder.
Oh, okay, right.
This is the spirit wielder that you felt from the docks.
Huh.
Immediately feeling that you get this connection, they kind of look at you, you're like, yes, I have one too.
It's look at both of them like, what?
I guess Mizu can come on out now.
With that, you kind of watch as some of the liquid from Raine's body kind of just forms into a little ball to kind of maintain a more physical form, but not quite strong enough to for their proper appearance yet. And you all hear a voice that you vaguely heard in combat with the imps. Talk out to you and go, pleasure to meet you all. My name is Mizo no Kami. I am Raine's companion.
That's the Miso you've been talking to out loud while none of us knew about it, while none of us knew who Miso was. Good to meet you, Miso.
Hi, Mitzi. Good to see you again.
The Dragonborn looks at you. Still got a bit of train to go, I see. Sylph, come here. And with that, you feel a presence of wind blow. And appearing next to him in a full... small enough to just be at his shoulder, but in full form is a fairy. And he just kind of looks at you. This is my wind spirit, Sylph.
Aww.
Oh my god. So cute. Mizu, look.
With that, you kind of watch as like Sylph just kind of get a little bit shy and just kind of like hide behind like the neck of the Dragonborn, just kind of like peeking out and stuff. You know, I don't like attention.
Horrible.
About this point, you hear a a voice get raised in the hall slightly. If you're absolutely certain, fine. I'll investigate this on my own. Something's not right here, sister. You all track this voice to be Nubatama. And at which point, at this point, as he suddenly turns around, I'll address more as they come in. For now, yous lot, come forward. I need to talk to you all, ask some questions. You watch as
goes forward.
As the other groups also make their way forward and stuff. Okay. First things first. Is there anyone that is gravely wounded that needs immediate medical attention? I don't care if you're trying to hide it from pride, just be honest. And you see one group some people are clearly very injured and they're refusing to hold, and you can see some of their teammates and stuff are trying to raise their hands to bring the attention. You can see them trying to bring it down. Little bickerings going on. You watch as Nubatama just sighs. You realize I see all in these halls. Some adventurers on the side go, yeah, need some help. Right. We'll get you seen to first. My medical staff has already been informed that injuries could be coming in. We'll get you sent there immediately. And I mean immediately. With that, he flicks his fingers. And the ones that are injured are immediately engulfed in shadow and disappear. Right. The rest of you. I would like an event of what you saw, what happened, anything to make sense of why the impossible is happening. You see one group kind of step forward. Well, there was nothing in particular where we were. Just a portal opened in the middle of the street. There was no one close by. Another group steps forward. We found this at the site where a portal opened for us. And they hold out this little device. He sits there and examines the device briefly. This thing can only be activated with magic. It would take a sorcerer or a wizard, a magical being of some time to remotely activate this. It's not timed.
We were at a magic show, and Bergai would step forward. We watched a wizard, and then the portal opened. He said, "Oh, that isn't one of my tricks," and then the imps flew out from the portal.
Don't forget the portal talked, I think.
I believe it said not big enough?
Yeah, said not big enough.
Do any of the rest of you hear words coming from your portals? The rest of them going, no, just the portal's open and imps jumped out. Right. Hughes, give me more details. This magic show, this magician. Anything about him seem weird? Did he generally seem like it wasn't his spell? Did he seem like he was hiding anything?
He didn't seem he wasn't like he was hiding anything. He just seemed like a genuine street magician who was here for the...
Yeah, he did normal potty tricks.
Fair. We should have information on all performers in the city. What section did you come from? The guards should have mentioned.
Were we not from the C section?
We were from the C section. We were.
Yeah, the C-section.
C-section? Okay. And he kind of looks over to a... Looks like a couple of members of staff to the side. Used to, and he just points at two around him. Go to my office and bring out any passports, permissions, or anything for Section C performances. I would like to know names of any potential magic shows that were going on in that section. A thorough investigation has to happen here. I'm not going to lie to you.
Say something as well.
He said something?
Two of the imps turned invisible and said they had to report to their master. Who that is, we're not entirely sure.
Did you capture these imps? Did you get rid of them? Are they still in my city?
We got rid of them. We got rid of them.
Right. It would be nice if they were captured, but at the very least they're not plaguing my city.
See them.
At this point, he kind of looks over the other groups. Did any other imps turn invisible? I need to know if there's any still plaguing my city. And all the adventurers kind of look amongst each other like, no, we're pretty sure we got them all. One person can you just tell us what's going on? This seems far serious than what it is. The Hell Gates that have opened are indeed the actual Hell Gates. These should have been sealed thousands of years ago with no chance of reopening. It came to my attention that some events that have recently happened in the lands of Lunaria may have caused these Hell Gates to open. As a very ancient god may have had some doing in this. Sadly, those gates are tied deeply to our land, and if they're opening, there's a chance the land itself is poisoning itself. My sister, who is in charge of looking after the real gate, has assured me there has been no changes in it, no fluctuations. And there's nothing happening in her city. Now I trust if there's anything happening in any of the others' cities, they will deal with it. However, I have a request to ask for those who are willing to take it. There is currently one region in these lands that is unprotected by its god, which will bring great unbalance to these lands. I will ask of yous to go to this land and investigate it on my behalf to, if anything, ensure it is safe. For those that do not wish to maybe seek further interactions with these potential beings of hell, I suggest you step away now. And you watch, at this point, a good few of them. It was too much for me to begin with. Look, I'm in this to try and make a little bit of money. I'm not in this for this kind of stuff. I'm sorry, I'm out. It gets to the point where I'm going to give you guys the choice. Would your characters step away?
No.
The guy's staying. He's not moving.
I'm from this land. I want to keep this this whole continent safe as good as possible.
Man, This is the city that Nyla was born and raised in. So she's not backing down.
No, you little of what
May
happened.
just be passing through.
I'm more than happy to help.
Go on, Thomsen.
I may just be passing through, but I can help or I will help where I can.
Trevor.
Now, was it me or was it Trevor was going to talk?
Both of them just
up to you.
leaves.
Adam, go
You go
first.
first. Oh. I have a duty to my patron, but even without that, it's the right thing to do.
Trevor, you are the last one.
I suppose you have me as well.
At this point, there's
Hello.
maybe about 10 of you left, including you 6.
I was gonna say, might also lead me down the path of someone I'm searching for.
Well, for those of you who stayed, the greater task I would like to deem onto you all is just to travel the land of Draconia and see if this is happening elsewhere. As gods as we may be of our regions, we can't keep an eye on every small little village. We can only span so far. But the one region I would like you to prioritize is the Galvantic region to the north. Currently, the demigod that rules over there is currently not present in Draconia. So his singular city and village could be at danger with no protection, as Galvantic has no military presence. They're a very peaceful region up there. I'll be asking you to go to the cities as to the village of Vermilion and the city of Cray is the primary thing I would ask for you to prioritize. The Blue Dragonborn as spirit wielder from before, Zephyron, sits there, kind of gives off a big chuckle. That's exactly where I wanted to go anyway. Cray is going to have a deep connection to the elemental plane of air. I wanted to go and see where I could learn from there anyway.
One of the primal planes. Surely a great way to revitalize draconic energies. Sounds like an interesting destination.
Before any of you get to talk, Zephyron kind of turns around and goes, "You can all decide what you want to do. I've already got my stuff prepared. Hopefully by the time I arrive in Cray, Zorus will be back in town."
Now he's got my attention. And Bergai just raises an eyebrow. Because yeah.
The other two adventurers kind of look stuff to you 6. Do you use plans to go straight up to Cray? Like, I don't think it's wise for all 10 of us to go in the one direction. If he's asking for us to check the lands as a whole, it might be an idea for some of us to split off and check out other lands.
I'll go
My
wherever
goal is
there's
to
needed.
see my parents first. Because I think they're still thinking that I am in Lunaria.
I'm here to explore the regions, so I'll explore all the regions I pass through on my way there. checking in every single city while making my way up there. Not necessarily keeping myself to one path, but keeping the possibilities open.
At that point, they kind of look, well, you're unclear where you're going to go. It's kind of unclear where we should go. At this point, Iwatama speaks up. If yous are looking to travel the regions in general, we already have a friend making our way up north. Maybe used to be better used elsewhere. I want you to go to the city Navarra. I know my sister said it's safe. I would like a pair of eyes that I have sent to port back to me. I know what she's like for not trying to make sure others don't worry. My duty is this land first, though. The two adventurers kind of... Yeah, certainly, okay. We can do that. Well, we'll go and get stuff ready and head out immediately. And they turn to leave.
There was another thing that happened with... back in the town. There was this hooded girl that ran quite fast. And a little bit later, after we lost her, the portals opened.
Do you think there is a connection?
Could be.
I will inform the men to look out for... You have any other identifying features?
Something felt off about her. Almost a sinister sort of presence. It's the same one, actually, that me and you were looking for, Haiton, before you went missing.
You mean before you wandered off?
I know I normally wander off, but like... you normally stop to help people.
Hey, that cat was stuck in a tree. I had to help it down.
When are you two going to stop sounding like an old pair?
Yeah, please.
As if that ever stops happening.
I'll inform my men to be on the lookout for anyone that's looking shady, hooded girls. Did they look like a child, an adult?
I think it was size of a child, if I remember.
That's short stature. Yeah.
Do you remember roughly whereabouts in the city you last seen her?
I would
We
look
were
at...
running through alleyways while going away from the docks, and we ran into Nyla.
Nyla,
I guess
we ran
Nyla
into
would
her.
know the section. Which section of the city was it?
Are you asking Nyla that?
Yes.
Yeah, because we ran into her. Like, actively, we ran into her.
Yeah.
Well, you used to run into her.
Kitten, are you there?
Keep talking to her.
She is muted at the moment.
I know she is.
Indeed. Blaze Raine, do you know what section of the city it was?
This is like my first time in the city.
Could be you've been here before.
I don't normally travel this far north. Can I remember what part of this city it was, DM? Or do I have no clue?
Roll me history.
Oh, great, yeah. That's gonna be fun. That is a 4.
No, you are so distracted in there, all the events, you can't even make out the details of the area.
I would know exactly where it was at, right?
Yes, you've got both Khaos and Soul asking you, like, what we bumped into you when we last seen the girl, what area of the city was it? And you would know exactly.
Yeah,
what
sorry,
area.
it was just easier to keep myself muted while I was doing all that.
Yeah.
I'll go through and explain exactly where we were.
Right, okay, and like Newtown responds, and he's just like, I shall look into the matter personally. Giving you the look, Kitten, of just like, I'm not gonna give you
Okay. I was sitting here the whole time going, oh boy, we're sitting right in front of him. I really hope nobody notices. It's just going to be a quick little nod towards him.
Well,
And Bergai will turn to Averille. Where do you suggest we go first?
Again, I would like to see my parents. So we would need to go to Ignorl.
They need a map with all the names on it. Why is the map with the names on it not the D&D Maps channel?
because I have that in my obsidian.
It's the wooded area on the maps. With the city in the middle, surrounded by round woods.
Ignal is in the Terra region. Southern part. Draconia.
But if it's out of the way, we don't have to.
Is it the opposite side of where we need to go?
In the opposite side of where specifically, he's overall asked you, I would like you to travel the land of Draconia and check overall of it. However, I would like to ask you to prioritize the north section because right now they don't have their god to protect them.
Okay.
That's what has been asked of you. He's not saying you have to go to the north. Like, he wants you to travel like Draconia as a whole. But he's asked you to maybe prioritize the north. But it's up to you on what you do.
Still feel like going to the north part first would be fine, and then I'm completely fine with going south to Ignia.
Go check up north and then we can make a stop down south to go see your family.
That's good.
Ah.
I'm fine with that.
As for now, I'm assuming all of you are just coming into the city as of today, and you don't have a place to stay.
That is correct.
Before, so that would be correct.
After this, I say we take tonight and get some rest to shake off everything that happened. And we leave in the morning.
Sounds like a plan.
I suggest we leave early.
Before you go, we'll already have some guards for the other adventures that have already left. As a bit of compensation and thank you for helping my city. Waves his hand, and in each of your hands appears a small bag of gold. This bag,
cool.
This bag contains about 50 gold pieces. Just like a small bit of compensation as a thank you. hopefully this can help fund towards any traveling needs you may need. And then
I
at which
just
point,
kind of bow towards him and thank him.
at this point, he also kind of looks towards you, Bergai. For someone like yourself that is new to our lands, not born here, I suggest you also maybe go and check in at the Adventurers Guild to pick up a license of these lands. Assume the rest of you have yours as well. Haven't already.
I have a hunter's license, so I need an adventurer
I
license.
will look nervous.
I probably also do not have an adventurer's license.
Something I
I
advise you
will
to
do so
do.
promptly after this.
If you plan to travel these lands, it will give you access to exclusive goods, discounts, and cheap places to stay in the cities. It's up to you if you wish to register yourself as a group or individuals. You've not known each other long, I don't imagine it being a group. But then again, I've seen connections grow faster than a blink of an eye. With that, the doors open, more guards appear and more adventurers. More questions to be asked now. Go on. I don't think you need to repeat everything we've just done.
May I ask one
Bows,
more,
and then he's ready to leave.
may I ask one more question
Please, feel
to
free.
the group?
Oh,
And I turned to the rest of you that were talking about the little girl. What was she wearing?
We just saw hood. Yeah.
Like, was it a black cloak? A brown cloak? A green cloak? A red cloak?
Do I remember the color of the cloak?
give me.
Can I help him with that? Because it was a question to us.
First of all, here's a question. There's something I wasn't.
Did you say the color?
Well, I never specifically said the color, no, but no one ever specifically asked. But something that was
I'm
brought
pretty
to my
sure it was a
attention
black
recently.
cloak.
Who in the group has dark vision?
Almost everyone.
I have dark vision.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. It'd be an easier question. Who in the group doesn't have dark vision?
I don't have dark vision.
Cool.
And the other human.
Cool.
No, he has. By the way, he can give us dark vision.
He can.
That's from the Twilight domain cleric.
Yes, I know he can. But I
I'd
specifically
end up
want
being
to ask for who
someone
doesn't,
decent, yeah.
because, Saul, if you don't have dark vision, roll me a history check. Because something I was informed of recently, dark vision means you only see in black and white.
Yes.
Isn't that
In
only
dark-
when it's like... Yeah, in
Yeah, it's only when
darkness.
it's dark.
That's an 11.
Only when it's dark.
And grey
yeah, true.
tones, yes, as well.
But with the rush of everything, it'd have been easier for someone, I want to say, without the dark vision to notice this, to get the precise colouring. And yes, I am maybe targeting because of my specific colour blindness, and it feels nice to get revenge.
Hey, Lumi, what color's the cloak?
I will kill you.
Lumi, what color is your cloak?
At
Made of
11,
blood?
it will have
11.
been a brown cloak.
Okay. With that, I hold out my hand and make a generic illusory image of a girl in a brown cloak. Is this close to her physique, or do you want me to recast this? Just so Lumi doesn't think I'm cheating.
And he will just like actively like try and tell you as much detail as possible from what he remembers about
So-
how she looked, so you can try and make an image.
When making the image, I'm going to give you one final history check here. And I'm going to give this history check ability to also Khaos and Trevor to roll. I'll also give it to Kitten.
Well, I didn't.
Natural
I,
20 for
sure.
21.
Natural 20, okay.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, that's
So-
the one.
Oh god,
I
that's promising.
Thaumaturgy?
No, sorry, it's that one. Not that one.
Prestidigitation.
don't you prestidigitation.
That's fine.
No prestidigitation.
So
Minor
with the-
creation, yeah.
So with the nat 20, in the rush of everything, a lot of you remember it just being like essentially a child, like a human child, girl physique. With the nat 20, looking back on it, you will remember briefly during the chase. Every now and then, cloak itself like kind of puffed out on the back. It's maybe something else on the back. And you would have also briefly have spotted every now and then during the run the tip of a tail at the bottom of the cloak.
He had a tail.
That's new. I don't think humans have those.
No, she could have been a skinny Dragonborn. I'm not sure. She had a tail, though.
With your nat 20, you will also remember this specific girl was on the boat with you and Bergai coming from Lunaria. She
Even I
kept to
could have told them
herself
that.
a lot.
Couldn't tell that.
I think I looked at Bergai. She was on our boat. She was from Lunaria.
Oh.
It was the weird girl in the corner most of the time, and someone tried to talk to her. She scooted away.
Oh, her, right.
So yeah, with the things that went off in Lunaria, I don't know what she was.
I did meet an adventuring party back in Lunaria.
You did?
I believe one of
Were they
them
cool?
was very. They were quite the prominent group, I will say. They even took down a dragon themselves. Very strong adventurers. But the one I'm currently thinking of, they had someone who looked like a dragon with them. It's a blue drag. I want to say Dragonborn, but that wasn't quite it.
Okay. So like this, what we have right now, something that could be a Dragonborn, but isn't quite it.
Yes, but this one had more so what looked to be like a gem sort of scale instead of what you're used to when it comes to blue Dragonborns.
The main thing was she made me feel very uneasy, which is not an easy task.
What makes you feel uneasy?
I don't know. It was
Responsibilities,
just.
usually.
I mean, I know I can be lazy at times, but realistically, that presence, that feeling that Mizu even had was. I don't even know how to describe it. It was very sinister.
By the way, as we're all just walking and talking, the guy's going to pull out a cloak to actually pull over himself in his arms.
Yeah. Mizo speaks up at this point, like, and kind of... It was sinister because the presence felt unnatural. It wasn't... natural birth. It wasn't natural creation.
That's uneasy.
we get any further, I just want to let you guys know something very quickly. The place we're about to go, just make sure you keep it to yourself and not let it out. As I start directing them down alleyways.
Some very familiar alleyways for some of them. You
I ran into you here.
eventually find yourself up in an alley that looks like to be a dead end. Nowhere else to go. At this point, you watch as Nyla goes up to a wall. And you watch her tap on the wall in a very specific rhythm. And all of a sudden, you watch this bricks at the end kind of just displace itself, pulling back and then lower.
Kind of turn around to face them while the door is opening. Again, this stays hush-hush.
Where are you taking us?
I'll explain everything in a moment. Because there's going to be no use hiding it, especially when you meet Marcus. As I just kind of direct them in, and as they all pass through, I seal up the door.
As the door seals up, you're in it's a staircase that goes down, very dark. As the door finishes sealing, it's pitch black just about for those that don't have dark vision. But then slowly, on each side of the staircase, torches start lighting on their own. The passage down lights up. At the very end, you see a very dim light at the bottom of the staircase. You also hear that of cheering and songs boasting.
I'm just going to kind of keep following down until we get to the door, and I'm going to open the door. Now, before I open this door, please don't be shocked. I'm pretty sure you can already hear it. It's normally a 24-hour party fest down here. As I open the door.
As you open the door, all are witnessed to... You could easily mistake this for any normal tavern. There's a few people obviously clearly acting not in a way you expect to act in a tavern, though. Some people like sitting there cheering each other on, throwing knives at the walls and things. Instead of where you'd normally find darts. People sitting there drinking away. The odd conversation here and there. They were an easy target. Next time they should watch their pockets.
Glad I put on a cloak.
Few of them sitting there singing drunken merrily in the corner. Well, small little fireplace off to the side. You can see just beyond that's of a cave with a small little river that runs through, boats positioned up. You see many doors around, many different directions to go in. At this point, as you start to make your way into the room, just barely through the door. One guy sitting there with his keg, his flask underneath a keg filling, looks over. Ah, little Nyla's returned and she brings guests! Want a drink?
Pipe down, drunkard. You leave these guys be.
Okay. I was only offering a drink. It's not like I was going to take
all
anything.
You ever offer. I'll believe that the day the warthog flies.
You hear some other shout. What happened to leaving this place behind? Going to find your own path, you know? Well, after everything was happened, it was too much for you here.
Just because I stepped back doesn't mean I was leaving. But for your information, I will be leaving in the morrow.
Yeah, we'll believe that when you're actually gone.
If my father was still around, you wouldn't say that.
You sit there and it's like, yeah, grunt away.
That's what I thought, old man. Sorry, people here can be a little much sometimes. I hope. Please don't take anything to heart that is said to you.
I will also quickly say, Adam?
Yeah, does anyone recognize me?
I was about to say, no one here will specifically recognize you, no. But with your backstory and background stuff, you could easily recognize what type of people these are.
Uh-huh.
I kind of just start pushing them through the crowd faster. Would I see Marcus in the main room anywhere?
You wouldn't see Marcus. You would see someone that is very closely tied to the affairs of the higher-ups. A female orc. I'll let you name her. Very much close to that of like accounting and stuff. Essentially took over Marcus's position when Marcus took his position.
Improvise
Jillian.
names.
What was that name?
We'll call her Jillian.
Jillian. Okay.
We'll call her Jillian.
Jillian the female orc.
Yes.
Could be worse. Could be Stelian Steelerson.
So yeah, you'll spy Jillian.
Okay. Stay close to me, keep your pockets closed, and follow me. Head down. We're not here. As I start, bustering my way through towards Jillian.
I will follow as told. I will keep my jacket on head and just walk behind her.
Get down, take care of my pockets.
Yes, like we're not here, like we're not a random group of people batching in through a door.
Oh.
I'm about to say, Thomsen's character's also got very used to sealing off his pockets.
Don't be suspicious.
I mean,
Don't be suspicious.
I'm not surprised over in the feed skills, okay?
Look, it was the safest place I could think of. Leave me alone.
That's
I'm going to turn around to my little dragon and tell it to get into my corn pouch and bite any hand that goes in it.
I'm gonna stick my hand in.
Just scurries away into it. You get to Jillian.
Okay.
I'll say you managed to make your way through the crowd, so get to it.
I kinda just pop up in front of her. Well, hello.
Hello. Wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Well, what can I say? Plans changed once again. And this time I'm not procrastinating. I promise. I just
She kind of gives
need
your gear a
room
quick look over. Yeah, I believe you. No new pieces have been added.
Not yet, but they're soon. I'm hoping soon. I've got a really cool design that I'm working on. Anyways, could I get a few room keys?
Certainly, you know where they are. How many do you need? And she kind of looks over and goes, back sooner than expected and a bigger crowd than I thought.
What? This wasn't the way I planned it to go, but it kind of happened, and I guess I couldn't say no to it. You
Look,
can say,
Marcus won't know. I
He's
won't
almost-
tell him. He's currently not even in town.
What do you mean he's not in town?
Did the imp scare him away?
Well, after his promotion and stuff, he's went off to go and speak to some other branches.
I hated that. The
You know the
traveling was-
formalities we have to go
awful.
through and stuff.
I know, and I kind of dropped the ball on him. It wasn't even supposed to go the way it did. But
Oh,
at the end of the day, I chose Marcus more.
I know that, dearie. Many would have wished for you to take over after your father, but... Do you feel like you're not ready? As you'll find your place somewhere else? We may be that of the citizens of the underworld, as they would call us, but we're citizens regardless. We've got to live one way or another.
I mean, this has been the only home I've had since I got here, so... Can't really take what you got for granted.
Look, and we're lucky to have a home, especially when Nubatama looks out for us. Praise be him.
Yeah. He's kind of the reason why I'm in this right now.
She kind of puts you into a small headlock and pulls you down. Are you trying to tell me that you spoke to Nubatama?
Maybe twice today.
Well, aren't you a lucky one? Now, I'm going to say this very carefully. Don't go saying it out loud. There's a few here that might be jealous that might be kill you enough for as a chance to meet them themselves. You know how as specular people can be. Now, keep that hush hush to yourself. And she lets go of the headlock.
I'm just trying to shake off and fluff my wings out. As a pigeon does, or as a bird does when they fluff their feathers out, it's just the wings go poof.
As for your
Oh, I hate them go
small
like that.
little group here, I suggest the back rooms. They're probably the safest, as the ones that have got the stickiest of hands have also got the biggest of bellies for the alcohol. They never make it that far down the hall.
You also know I'm a light sleeper, so nobody would be getting into the rooms anyways.
Well, look, as you know, as I said, Marcus is out of town, which means I'm in charge, and no one will be touching my little Nyla, or any of her friends, companions, whatever you consider yourselves as. That goes for the same if any of you harm her, you have to answer to me.
I've been rude. I apologize. some of my mana slip away from me. I kind of step to the side. This is Jillian.
The pleasure to meet you
She's
all.
been watching over for me. She's been watching over me ever since my mother passed away.
God bless his soul, and may Nupatama look after him in the afterlife. Your father was taken from his fate too soon. And she brings her voice down slightly and goes, I do not believe, no matter what they say, your father was too good of a man. Something bigger at play, and I just can't figure out what.
I'm assuming that's my job. That's why I couldn't take over. I'm not
Your
ready
job,
to.
my
I
job.
need to find out what truly happened.
Makes no difference if you decide to do it or not. I'll be making it my goal to figure out. I've known your dad for far too long. The way he lost his life. So, I don't believe it for a second. But then again, I could just be an old woman living in denial.
I mean, the man's been broken too many times. When Mom died, he was bad, but he wouldn't have done anything so stupid.
Agree. After all, he had you in his life. That man knew far better than to do anything stupid.
He was always careful.
But enough of that. I don't want to dwell on sadness here. As you all look like you've been through a day. Sadly, we don't have many rooms for you all to have your own. You will all have to share, maybe 2 rooms at best. We do have an entire group here that also needs them. Can't give you special privileges. Even our little Nyla here has to share with some of the members every now and then.
And I've been here the longest.
I don't see that as a problem. 1 room for the boys, 1 room for the girls.
Fine with that.
That's fine to me.
Alright. I kind of just swish behind the counter, grab the keys for the room.
I'll keep an eye out. Go on. Go and get some rest, whatever you need to do.
Even the cloak
Right.
close to his body, he'll just like turn so like nothing shows and just walk down the hall.
Yeah, I'm following.
I'm kind of just almost skipping. Like, there's a very different demeanor on Nyla right now. You can tell that she's not...
You seem in a good mood.
What would be the word for it? When somebody is, like, very mannered outside of their home and then goofy as shit at home.
I would call it UD.
I would say I've got no idea what you call that.
I don't know
I would say
either.
decompress
Her guard
or
is completely
demask.
down.
Yeah, demasking. Different
Demasking,
different
decompress.
persona, personality.
Her guard is completely down, in a way. And she's just skipping down the hall.
You seem happy.
It's just nice not having to be so stressed. As you guys could have probably guessed where you're at. Yes, you are in a Thieves
yeah.
Guild.
Oh no,
The guy
the
just
Thieves
nods.
is part of the Thieves Guild. Who'd have seen
Put
that
that
one
out the
coming?
moment we stepped through that door. Just didn't want to say anything. Didn't want to upset anyone.
I guess to put all the puzzle pieces together. My late father ran this branch.
But something happens.
He died very suddenly.
Was it murder? First name? something like that potentially.
Bit of an insensitive question to ask.
The cause was undetermined.
By you guys or by the guards of the city?
By the guard. When you find out a head of a thieves guild is dead, what do you think?
Yeah,
never a
undetermined.
simple.
You don't want to
Everybody
investigate.
knew who my father was in this town.
Is that not a bad thing for thieves guilds either?
Well, I look to Hayes or Hayes or Haiton, and just nod for one of them to open the door into our
I
room.
just unlock the door and hand the keys to one of the boys. This one is yours.
I grab the key and go inside?
But not.
Say thank you.
I assure you, Jillian is very terrifying, and we'll make sure everything stays safe.
Sounds good. And Bergai will head into the room.
Kitten will follow. How clean is the room?
It is.
Is it a nice room? Is it a shithole?
It's not. It's not nice, but it's not a shithole. It's like the in between. It's like bare bones. Like the bed's not even like on frame type thing. It's literally like bed rolls on floor. Like it is bare basic living standards type thing. It's not like it's clean, but it's like there's no carpet. It's all wood type thing. Like you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like that middle of the road.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation a couple of times just to clean my bedroom, just to make sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep on my own bedroll because I don't trust whatever's been in there. And
So-
as we're finally in the room, he can actually move his arms around. Just a bit of a stretch.
So at this point, is there anything you'd want to do, discuss for sleeping?
I'm gonna
Oh.
at least sit down and cast mending on my gear, so like whatever nicks and scratches it got from the imps will be gone.
Ooh.
Well, since I'm new to this land, where are both of you from? Which parts, nations?
I'm from Mistland. What about you?
I'm from Nirvana in the center of the Isles. It's my first time being outside the cities, but I've used to live on the street, so this is quite comfortable.
Yeah. That kind of explains things. I'm a bit well known in my area, not all for good reasons, so it was nice to walk in here and not get noticed instantly. I have had some dealings with the Thieves Guild before, so I'm not exactly comfortable here.
Very fair.
What do you guys do for work, if you do any?
Well, back in Lunaria, I was an adventurer before I lost my arms. Then I had to wait around for these to be made.
I've never really had a job. I lived in the orphanage and well, became part of the church in Nirvana, and now I'm on a pilgrimage. Learn about
You
the
see-
Sama, so.
You see Haiton's eyes go wide. You want open too?
Yes.
Guess that makes three of us, though I was never in an orphanage.
I was in it was a shithole is where it was. It wasn't a nice place to grow up. And I wasn't the nicest person growing up either. I got into trouble with the law a few times. dragons until they offered me prison sentence or work off my time in the military. Hence this old battered armor. It's my old armor from being a soldier. Until I got chosen by someone to be their champion.
Sorry, I've just realised at this point.
Yeah,
I was about to say, I've just realised at this point. All the boys are orphans, and all the girls have their parents.
Oh, that's perfect.
I was recently
Boys'
an
night.
orphan.
I literally just had to put this, like, when you said me too, I'm like, yeah, technically you're an orphan. And I was saying, like, Raine's got
technically.
parents, Khaos has got parents. Then we've just spoken about the fact that Nyla has parents, but they've just taken, like, oh, right, yeah, shit, yeah, the boys are all orphans completely, and all the girls have had parents. Sorry, it was just like I twigged on. I didn't even want to interrupt the role playing until I was waiting. It was just like, just this moment of realization.
That's fucked up.
Or at least the
That is
girls
funny.
called me an orphan. And I myself would say I do have a family, though it's not exactly what you'd call a normal family.
Well,
Our family counts too.
Well, I was raised by dragons.
Well, that's just unfair.
I was recently adopted by one.
Huh. What color?
What color is mine? What color is my patron, Louis?
What color? Bluish white.
Bluish white.
Oh? My, what I would consider father is an ancient red dragon.
To any listeners of the podcast and stuff that didn't tune in for campaign 1 because we never put it in the podcast, yes, there's going to be a lot of anime and video game references in all of our D&D stuff. And for those that are maybe not twigging on, yes, Soul's character is completely a reference to Fairy Tale.
Louis, I have a question to ask. I have a question to ask about my patron.
Yes?
Do I know where she came from before she arrived here?
Yes, she would have told you that's why she picked you.
Ah! So you said you're from Lunaria?
Yes, that's correct.
Ha! Did you run into a lot of dragons over there?
Actually, the funny thing is, if I remember the story correctly, this one particular dragon... Oh, yes! Oh! I've just twigged on, yes, okay, yeah. I forgot you had a hand in that.
Met a few dragons, yeah. I've seen my fair share of dragons.
Okay. Oh. No, my patron said that she came from Lunaria.
Uh-huh. She.
Yeah, she's not born here. Bit of an odd one.
A glutton.
You hear a small voice in the back of your head, Adam. If you wish to remind him of me, be blunt about it. He was never good at subtle cues. Remind him of the cave where I transformed.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Mr. Bergai.
Yes.
So she has just spoken to me, and she remembers you. She, how do I put this politely?
Oh wait, dragon that came from the water dragon.
I mean, I'm from the land of water. Yep.
Gotcha.
Wait,
Yes. So
am I just now piecing this together?
For those that maybe
Because of my brain,
Wait a
is it the
minute.
water dragon where Alden picked up when she was
That's the water dragon we'd saved in campaign 1 when we purified that one Malik had corrupted.
So Bergai, how exactly do you know Lotus Silverdew?
I had a help in saving her from the corruption that was happening to her.
Okay. Well, I thank you for that.
I keep you with me.
Yeah, Lumi. Fuck you.
I keep you with me.
I want to
You
point
wanna-
out. I want to point out real quick. Adam had a concept for a character for campaign 2 very early into campaign 1. We did that particular episode with your Thieves Guild character in campaign 1, and then Adam immediately DM'd me and went, "I want them to be my patron in campaign 2."
You fuckers.
So this has been
It's my
planned
water
for
dragon
years.
That's why you asked me what her name was.
Yeah, we'll try to remember her name.
You How dare you steal my fucking
Well,
character?
there's the first campaign 1 reference of campaign 2.
I'm just
I was
happy
like
to be
clicking
here.
onto it and I'm sitting here listening. And I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? And then I heard the water dragon in the cave. I'm like, are you fucking serious? There's no way.
To be honest, there was a small part of me that was tempted when I was asked what color was the dragon. I was going to be like, I don't know. Kitten, what color was Lotus Silverdew?
That would have been funny.
I can't believe it. My fucking character is still alive and is now a patron. She
So,
went
yes.
from a Thieves Guild member to a cursed dragon being experimented on to purified to now a patron.
Oh, I'm going to reveal even more. So, yeah, Bergai, in case you haven't noticed, I am Lotus's Dragon Knight.
Oh, so you have those here too.
Yep.
Well, then I knew who then I at least know another party member I can count on in combat.
But yes, enough of this. You said you were raised in a church and you cast magic, so was it the church that taught you the magic?
Yes, I started under the tutelage of priests, and after connection was found, I came under the clerics. And since then, I've been journeying to try and find the domain that I came under. But when you suddenly start seeing in the dark, they kind of just told me, like, yeah, you just need to go to Luminia and just be like, just seek out the church over there. They'll have all the answers. I now have all the answers in the book, and I need to read it. So if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to sit on a bed and read them.
Okay.
And I'll claim one of the beds and just pull out the book of Twilight domain and start reading through it.
It's generally like just everything last night. The more you level up and learn about yourself, the more you think from it.
Yeah.
For now, let's
I'm going to-
snip over to the girls' room and see how they're all doing with bunking together.
I just want to say that this emotional damage is not fucking fair. This is the first emotional damage, and I'm probably doesn't even relate to me whatsoever.
Emotional
The fact that y'all stole my character once again and did this. This.
All I
So
can
how
say
many
is
times has that happened?
I am
fucking
not
worth
over
it.
this, and I'm not going to be over this.
This plan that's been in motion for years, and this is the payout. Fucking worth it.
Over this reaction.
Me
Cry.
and Adam have known of this
You knew
for
exactly what my
years.
reaction was going to be.
I want to point out, keep in mind, like, when that stuff happened with Lotus in Campaign 1, that was, like, episode 20-odd? Maybe even sooner?
Something like
That was
that.
in the first third of the campaign.
Yeah. Which means that, like, that happened within the first year of Campaign 1. This plan's been in motion for that long.
Good lord.
It's just... I hope you guys are proud of yourself.
Very much so. Very much so.
I hope you guys are fucking proud of yourselves. Because I'm not going to get over this anytime soon. I just love the fact that out of all of the characters, out of all of the one-shots, this one survives.
The one character, the moment you made it, I immediately went, I'm going to steal and corrupt it. And then after stealing, corrupting it, and healing it, I'm going to steal it and make it mine.
Do you remember? Do you remember how that character was decided?
I vaguely do, yes.
I was living with my buddy, and I ran downstairs and asked him, I need help with a character concept for a one-shot. He flicked water in my face. And I said, water, Genasi, and he snapped his fingers and pointed at me, and he said, Storm Sorcerer, and I ran upstairs and told you.
Yep. Now, back
The
to
character
session.
concept that got created by water being flicked in my face has now turned into a patron.
Yes. Now, back to session. How's the girls' conversation going?
Yes, I unlocked the door for us and kind of gesture everybody in.
Go in, sit on one of the beds, and just have Shiva on my lap, just gently cleaning. Like, thief skills. Okay, good to know. Don't mess with you.
Please, you don't have to walk on eggshells around me.
Okay. But
I
you could
promise.
technically stick the thief skill at someone if you feel like it.
All I would have to do is throw Jillian at somebody, let's be real. That woman is not a force to be reckoned with.
Understandable. But she seems nice. If you're on a good stat, most likely.
She is. She's been watching over me since my mom passed.
Yeah.
I was really little at the time. And my dad had all of this to run, so he felt like I needed somebody to watch over me. So I had Jillian and Marcus, who you have yet to meet since he's out of town. But
I
they've
know
been...
it sounds weird.
What sounds weird?
Technically, you got the mom and dad back. You lost them, but you have them again.
In a way. Marcus is more of an uncle to me, and Jillian's more of an aunt. If you have to put it in like terms.
Understandable. I'm just happy that I don't have to sleep on a boat again.
No, I wasn't gonna make you guys find somewhere else to sleep when I have this.
fair. So you're from here, and I would look at Raine. Where are you from, if you're allowed to tell?
Has Raine wandered off again?
I was about to say, Trevor?
Yes, Raine wanted up again.
Where is this
Did Raine just go into the room and pass the fuck out?
What was that, Trev?
Hit
We
the
are
bed.
in the room with
Bed
girls.
versus snores.
Where's the map of Draconia again?
In D&D
I don't think it exists in this server.
Yeah.
Is it D&D maps? It is D&D
It's
maps.
D&D maps.
The village you're from, if you want the pronunciation, is Toyo Tomara. Toyotama.
Right, okay. Yeah, I'm from a village down south, Tomiotoma. Raised by my clan and stuff. It's pretty boring, actually. So it is.
I wouldn't say it's boring.
You'd understand with their sense of duty and stuff. No time to relax, no time to do anything.
You just suddenly ball of water forms and you all hear Mizuno Kami again. You'll find Raine here is a bit more laid back than the average person. Doesn't like that of responsibilities.
You're not meant to tell people that!
Wow,
But
wow,
yes.
wow.
I did have a goal in leaving, but yeah.
What's your goal?
My mum just kind of said I needed to learn more about the world and take responsibility, and kind of foisted my brother's responsibility on me, wherever the heck he is at the minute. But that's a future problem. Ugh.
You hear Mizo in your head, Raine, specifically. No, that's not the full truth. Choosing to hide that information from you?
At the minute, yes. The only one who probably knows that full truth is Haiton, and it needs to remain that way.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm going to walk over to a corner closest to the door. And I am going to plop down on the ground and unroll a piece of cloth with a bunch of different pieces of metal and some tools and different little arcane cores and stuff like that. And I'm going to start tinkering.
Okay.
I'm going to start working on my, I'm going to make 2 sets of sending stones for tomorrow.
Okay.
Like, I just keep cleaning and then brush my hair. By the way, don't be surprised. In the morning, I will be red-colored again.
I think the only one that needs to be shocked by that is the newest member of the that hasn't seen your transformation yet.
That isn't in this room currently.
Is it an issue if I sometimes, depending how, and I pointed my my Drake, if depending how we lay, I might start snoring. Just kick me awake, so I need to move.
You'll be fine, I promise. If anything, I'll just sleep
Okay.
here. As I'm still kind of tinkering and working on stuff.
I think I would open my bag and just place some fur that I have because, again, Ranger grew up with that to lay more comfortable, and then I pass out.
Okay. Just before...
I'm just randomly looking around it.
I was say, just before you pass out, Raine, like, Izzo has a private conversation with you. So, how are you feeling about these people?
They're pretty reliable from what we've seen so far. I mean, pretty much about the same reliability of Haiton, but remains to be seen. They're an odd bunch anyway.
An odd bunch indeed. I see, in my many years, potential for groups like this. Maybe not something to turn a blind eye to. We were told if we want to register individually or as a group. But that's just my opinion. The others may want to do their own thing.
We'll have to see when we arrive. For the likes of me, who already technically has an adventure card, it's kind of weird, but sure.
With that, listen, anyone else has got anything else they want to do or a long rest?
Yes.
Okay. What would you like to do?
So first off, the rest of the people who, the other two guys that are sharing a room with me, will see me take out just different meats and different things that I would have bought at the market earlier today before all hell broke loose.
Yep.
Literally.
That's right.
And they'll see me casting spells on it before I turn around to them and ask, are there any perishable foods that you guys want preserved?
I'm not carrying anything perishable on me, no.
No, not. I still just have my standard rations.
Okay. And then I step out and knock gently on the girl's door. And whisper, Raine! Raine!
I guess this one's for me. Just kind of open up.
Just to be funny, you hear a gentle snore as well from the room.
Hi, Don.
Did you pick up any food at the market? And if you did, do you want it preserved?
Kind of look and was like, I did make it to the market. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we were... Thank you, Haiton. But yeah, technically we were attacked before I reached the market. But, yeah.
Right. Good night.
Night, Haiton.
Yeah, that's the spell, by the way, because I love that spell.
That's fine.
It's just so basic, and I love it.
Preserve, it's a good spell.
As he tries to come back into our room, I'm just gonna cast Thaumaturgy and use an invisible hand to close the door from afar.
Okay. So are you doing this before or after I walk through the door?
Before you walk through the door. As I see you turn around, I'm casting this.
Okay, as I walk back in, I use Thaumaturgy to open the door.
Fellow friend, I see.
Perfect.
What happens when Thaumaturge versus Thaumaturge?
Well, while they're doing their little magic thing, Bergai's just gonna sit down on the wood flooring itself. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, sit in like a lotus position, and just try to align himself with the energies of Draconia. To sort of try to revitalize himself, or at least begin to.
During this recentering, at this point, you can feel the use of your arm calm down. strain gone from it. With that, I believe everyone receives a long rest.
Woo! Yay! I definitely needed one.
Same.
Bringing us on to the 9th of Ignis.
$2024 rules. There we go.
Now, I'll be curious if this is actually. What time do you wish to wake up?
I certainly didn't set an alarm, so whenever somebody wakes me up.
I
think for me it's
early.
You're gonna wake up early?
Yeah, for me it's right after 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm going to wake up very early to finish off my sending stones, and I will have 2 sets of those for today.
Okay.
We'll also be waking up early. I feel like at this point it'll be in his routine.
Yeah, for my character as well.
With how early you wake up, Kitten, and start working away, maybe about an hour while working after you've started, you will slowly hear footsteps approach. You will hear 2 separate clangs onto the floor. And with 1 clang respectively, you hear it at a slight distance from your door, followed by a slight tapping of a knock. The boys, you'll hear this knock very loudly. Sorry, yeah, the boys. And then you hear the footsteps a couple of it, another clang onto the floor, and then you hear a knock on your floor, and you hear the footsteps walk away.
I'm going to immediately peek my head out.
You see 2 trays in front of the doors. One on your tray, there's 2 things different compared. One is a little note that says, in case you need to get out before anyone notices, figured you would all want this as a meal. Second, from my personal stash, a bag of holding from Jillian.
It is at this point I need to ask Thomsen something.
I just smile hugely.
I will also
He's always looking out.
peek open our door and
Before you do, Thomsen,
I
are
will
you
take
awake?
the bag of holding.
I
will
guess I would have
take the
woken
bag
up
of
from the
holding
knock.
and bring the tray in.
Okay, Thomsen, will you be using Thaumaturgy to open that fucking door? Because I will be using Thaumaturgy to open that door. And if we're both doing it, it's gonna slam shut and forward so many times.
No, I will not.
Okay.
Question, does the door open outward and then just destroy the tray, or does it open inward again?
It opens inward.
Okay.
I think for the girls, the moment the food comes in, my character just sits up. I heard food. I heard food.
Food.
I will set it on the desk. Yes, help yourselves. As I take the bag of holding and I put it in my backpack.
The boys, you open up
I'm grabbing
the
some.
door, you
Is there
see
any-
the tray. It's just something very basic. It is literally like a bowl of soup each and a bit of bread to go with it as well. Nothing fancy here. It's literally to get by, just basic breakfast energy.
Yeah.
Before
I
I
have
put the bag
soup
of
and
holding in my backpack, I'm going to flip it inside out to see if there's anything in it.
There is nothing.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna turn it right side out and put it in my bag. And,
I'm eating,
that's
feeding my
pretty
Drake. And the girls see my character opening her braids and retying them after brushing.
Got anything else they want to do in this
Should
morning?
we annoy the boys to get up and leave?
Yes.
You don't need to annoy us, we can hear you talk about it.
You literally
I
just
tap.
I think
I gently tap on Raine's shoulder and kind of shake her. Time to get up.
Okay.
By
You
the
have
way,
to-
during the night, you would have all
I would hand her the bowl of
heard, but both of the boys would have heard loud snoring from Bergai. He was snoring away all day long.
we have the two
Oh, apparently we have a
snorers.
snoring fetish going on
from
this
time to
campaign.
time, you would... What'd you say?
Apparently we have a snoring fetish going on this campaign, got it?
Right? What the
And
fuck?
like, from time to time, while sleeping, he even breathed out just a small bit of fire every now and then.
Totally gonna someplace down one of these episodes.
Hey, we're supposed to wake up to a burning tavern at some point then?
While the other girls are getting ready, I'm going to just kind of knock on the boys' room.
I cast Pharmacy to open the door.
You'll just see
Love
the
it.
guy stuffing his. You'll just see the guy sitting on the floor stuffing his face. Morning.
Hi. You guys are awake. Get your
Did you say
breakfast
it was-
down. We leave in 5.
Did you say it was soup and bread?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You see Haiton summon a knife made out of pure ice as he just slices the bread open. And then makes it disappear again.
Get your breakfast down. We leave in 5. We leave before the sun breaks, so we're unnoticed.
Mouthful of food. Roger up.
Roger, roger.
As I go back to the girls' room.
I would already be packed and just like bouncing. So we go?
If you want to head out to the main lobby, Jillian will either be there or be in the kitchen. Just keep a close eye.
Do the
goes
same
for you,
thing,
Raine.
have my Drake on my head. Going.
And even before leaving the room, he'll put the cloak back on, so that it covers his arms again. As they're going out to the hall and everything. So that he's all covered up again.
I think me and my character just waves.
We'll just,
I roll up
just say,
my
God, good morning.
I roll up all my tinker's tools and pack my bag and throw it over my shoulder as I'm kind of like rushing Raine out the door, taking the tray of empty bowls with me.
Raine's just kind of following along behind.
Okay. I peek into the boys' room, who's still left in there.
Don't see them all? Are any of the boys left in the room, or have they all left?
No, I would have left. As everybody
Yeah,
else was ready.
So there's no one left in there.
Okay.
So
I
and
run
when you
in
go
and
to
I
the
grab,
main room, you
I grab the
see
tray and empty bowls.
What do I see when I go?
you see instead of a blue dragonkin, a red dragonkin, and just standing there doing this.
How did... Huh.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh, yeah, you
What's the
weren't there to
confusion?
witness that. That's a whole thing.
Yes, he does that
You're-
sometimes.
Are you a chameleon dragonkin? Like, what's the deal?
No. Oh, parents have 2 different colors of dragonkin. I just got the weird mix.
Okay.
You
I'm
saw
not
when
just
I
watching her
had
waiting
no energy left to use my breath attack.
Okay. I'm just waiting for it to flip between colors like it's a rave.
As I approach the front room, I'm going to run to the kitchen and drop the trays and bowls off and run back out.
Find that.
And all the heavy drinkers are still
room.
asleep.
You'll find the main room that was crowded as you entered. It's completely quiet. As well as mostly empty. Apart from the odd group here, there in the corner, sleeping. Some on tables, some in chairs, some just on the floor. Some are even slouched over the bar itself. You see Jillian leaning by the door and just kind of gestures with a small little voice. Before they awaken to make a scene, I suggest you go now.
I just quickly nod towards her and give her a hug. Thank you for breakfast.
Thank you for delicious breakfast.
Thank you for the room and board.
You're all very welcome. I'm sorry couldn't be anything more fancy, but it's the best we've got around here.
Was plenty.
So is this actually it then, Nyla?
I'll try and visit when I can.
Is this actually it then, Nyla? You're actually going to be going finally to find your own footing?
Yeah, I really am.
Well, you don't mind me asking, where's your first destination?
We're heading north first.
To the northern region, or straight north from the city?
The northern region.
Right. The first place you need to go then is Moe Village, Wyrm's Crossing. That's 3 days travel on foot.
Okay.
Make sure you got plenty to get by till then. And whatever you haven't picked up and you need, you'll be able to pick up there at Wyrm's Crossing. Moe's Village is known as the greatest market in all of Draconia. And she kind of looks to Jess you all. So if you can't find it here, you'll find it there. You can't go anywhere in Draconia almost without needing to go through Wyrm's Crossing.
Alright. Thank you.
Right. Get going, the lot of you. I hope not to see you for a good long while now. Unless a disaster is calling you back here. Get out me sight.
I'll try and visit when I can. Give Marcus my best when you see him.
I will. Who knows, you may even bump into him first.
That would be interesting. I think he'd shit himself. Alright, go.
We all go, it seems.
Yeah, we all go.
I at least follow behind Nyla.
Get
Yeah,
to the top of
she
the
knows
staircase.
I
that.
lead them back
Out.
up the staircase.
Yeah, you get to the top of the staircase. Like you're blocked off. There's a little lever. You pull. Starts opening the brick wall. Reveals the alleyways
the
and
door
all
the
you
same
come into.
I hope you would take us to a different exit. Yeah.
I'll open the door the same way I did before.
Oh, Nyla, could you take us by the Adventurers Guild?
Yes, I figured we'd do that before we leave. I'm kind of torn between if I should register or not. Because, to tell you the truth, I'm not registered. For, various reasons.
I think your little family gave that away.
Let's go.
As, I kind of start walking and leading them. Yeah, honestly, they're all I had, though, so... You know, we don't choose our pathing. It's usually forged around us, and then we forge our own.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Mine happened to have been forged around the Thieves Guild. It was my dad's pride besides me.
Adorable.
He's done right by me, that's for sure. After all, I now have a wonderful traveling companion in all of you.
He could have trained you into being better pickpocket.
Well, if we keep walking along this path, we'll reach the Adventurers Guild in no time. It's just up to you guys if you want to register singular or as a group. Now, I know it's going to be a difficult decision to say or do right now, but if we're going to be sticking together for a while, we might want to register as a group.
That would require a name, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Name would we use?
Well, we're in the land of dragons. I know, we'll use the greatest dragon that ever lived. We'll be Bahamut's chosen. That's never a name that's been used before.
And you'll just see Bergai walk over to Haiton saying this, smack him across the neck. No.
We were not chosen from Bahamut.
The
Oh,
Unlikely
boy.
Alliance.
What'd you say?
The Unlikely Alliance.
That sounds fun.
Fate's Crossing.
We all have the ability to see in the dark if Thomsen gives it to, if he gives it to Bergai. So it could be I have dark vision.
I think I
No.
like Fate's Crossing.
Yeah, Fate's Crossing sounds nice.
What do the rest of you guys think?
I don't know, but that minstrel nearby is really good at whistling.
You will find that there are many different talents in the city. You won't get this kind of stuff in the country.
I just have a question because I am registered as a hunter. Here in Draconia, would that... I can ask it at the guild.
And I will have to show them my license from Lunaria. Don't know if that'll mean anything. Probably not.
What was the question you were going to ask?
If I have, if my hunter's license still stands normal, or if I would lose that if I become a group of an adventuring group.
I believe you get to keep it. I think I have like 2 or 3 different licenses at this point.
You have a license for that license.
Fair.
Fuck, I forgot to get a license for my license! I'm a criminal now.
I
Well, let's go
kinda,
then.
as we are approaching the Adventurers Guild,
Admit.
so are we all on an agreement then? Because when we
It's
get in
pressing,
there
yeah.
and register it as this, I'm sure we'll be able to change it later on if we want to. But this is what will be identified as.
And mean, I do not have any better suggestions at the moment.
Okay, I guess let's go get this taken care of and then make our way out.
You see a grand-looking building ahead of you that Nyla's guided you towards. For the sake of trying to envision in your heads, very similar to that architectural-wise of like a church, cathedral, in terms of like real-life kind of design style. No religious markings on it though, or anything like that, just like the towering spikes in the corners and stuff. Over the front door, in big bold writing, arching over, you see it just says Adventurers Guild. And then underneath it, in a bit of smaller writing, is of Lumara. The city you're in, I'll keep butchering it. Lumina. I got there. As after all, these are branched out across all the regions of Draconia. You see multiple adventurers entering, leaving parties, some coming in with big hauls, like bags on as over the shoulders. People walking out with posters, reading them, clearly getting jobs. As you enter the building itself, there is a counter at the opposite end of the door in the room with 5 members of staff at the moment, space for more, clearly handling different lines. Multiple groups in the queues, individuals. There's a section to the left that is tables, adventurers sitting down, forming parties, teaming up for brief missions. Some people even shouting, "Hey, need a healer? Anyone good with as good as with a shield?" To the right, boards of different types of contracts, missions, monster hunting, be it going out to hunt as for certain like bits of meat, hunt certain creatures. Some are just general village protections orders and stuff like, hey, goblins sighted nearby. On the higher end, you see some more scarier beasts with big price tags on them. You also see some criminals that are wanted as well.
How many of them did we walk past in the Thieves Guild?
None of them. These are a lot higher value targets. Some of them are just general investigations and stuff. You get approached by a member of staff before you can get to the counter, as they're dotted around the room to help those and stuff. Hello, do you need any help today?
Yes, these guys will need adventurers licenses because they don't have any, and we'd like to register together as a group.
If you're adventuring as if you're planning on registering as a group, you will not need individuals. If you plan to stay as a group, that is.
Can we register for both, just in case we end up not staying as a group?
You certainly can. It's just if you're planning on staying in the long haul, just less paperwork is all.
Bureaucracy. I just love it.
Well, I do have this, and he pulls out like his own adventure license from Lunaria. I'd like this carried over to this land, so I'd like to do both.
That can easily be done, yes. So, is there any other questions or anything so I can lead you to the right queue?
Yeah, one more. We'll be going to Moya after this, I believe. Is there anything that we should know on the way there, or anything we can do on the way there to maybe earn a bit more coin?
I will go and have a look and stuff. That's not a problem. While you're in the queue, I'll go and check out the job boards and see if there's anything that is in the general location. For now, please guide yourself over to this, and she points to one not completely off to the side, just a little bit further in from the left. Please go and join this queue. They'll have all necessary paperwork with them for the request of individuals, groups, and for you as well, sir. Should be able to get all that sorted quick and easy for you all. And while you're waiting, I'll go and check out the job board for you, and I'll bring back any jobs.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, kind of start making my way over towards that line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I think it's
think
just kind of
I would
thing
look
we
at-
all just join the correct queues and everything.
Yeah. I think my character looks up like I need to go a separate one because a goal of mine is still to visit Lunari and be adventurer there. What's cut short for me,
That's
though,
okay.
because of the thing that happens.
That is very fair.
So,
Wait,
you...
we're waiting in the queue.
Yeah. You wait in the queue
Yeah.
for about approximately 10 minutes. You're not quite there yet. You're pretty close, but at this point, the woman comes back. So I found a couple of jobs. One that is seeing a bit more immediate attention than the others is there's been some goblin sightings near the bridge that the two Wyrms crossing. They're being asked to be investigated and dealt with. Is that something you'd be looking to do?
That's kind of where we're heading next, so yeah, we can take that.
Yeah, sounds perfect.
Amazing. I'll go and pull that to one side and have it ready for you to register and sign up for as soon as you've got your licenses. You'll find me just over, and she points to a table to the side. I'll be waiting over there with the jobs for you. Just come once you've got your licenses.
Okay. We'll meet you over there when we're done then.
About another 10 minutes, and then you get to the counter. And your praise with a member of staff. Hello there! A lot of you here, I'm assuming a group as you are.
We're
We
about
all
to ruin
like
your
to-
day.
We'd all like to get individuals, and we're going to register as a group just on the in case.
Fair enough. Okay, that can certainly be done. Not a problem.
Oh,
Always
and
best to
I
cover
need
all the
this,
bases.
And I need this recorded in the region here in this land as well. He'll slide his adventure license over from Lunaria.
Certainly not a problem. And he takes your license, and on the front where it has like your details and stuff, he flips it over and just waves a hand. It's got a glove on, and the glove kind of shines a bit and just kind of reveals some details in the back. Only registered in Lunaria, I see. But yeah, we can certainly get it also registered here. Not a problem.
That'd be perfect. Thank you.
So we want a license edition for yourself. 5 new licenses, or do any of you already have an individual license?
Us two have licenses, and I point towards Raine.
Okay, no problem. So 3 individual licenses, and then 1 group license. Is that correct?
Yes.
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 Cool. For those that are signing up for new licenses, do you currently hold any licenses of any other kind?
I will hand him my hunter's license.
So what we can do is we can transfer your hunter's license into your as adventurer's license. They'll be so there'll be one and the same. And because you have a hunter's license, if you wish, we need your permission to do so. We can also grant your hunting license permissions to your group license, so the group will have permission to hunt as well.
That would be preferred, yes, thank you.
Not a problem. Let me go and get all the necessary paperwork for you.
Nyla wouldn't have any licenses, would she?
No. If you've been trying to keep yourself away from this place, no.
Okay, I was trying to think. I'm pretty sure I have nothing to my name.
They come back.
This is where I know I have a question.
Yeah?
Because my character used to be a soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Would he have a license in respect to that?
Did you become an adventurer after being a soldier?
Yes.
So your soldier license would have been merged into your adventure license. So the way I want you to imagine how these licenses are is on the front. So imagine a driver's license. On the front, it's got like your details of like who you are and stuff. And on the back, you know, on your driver's license, it has different type of vehicles you can drive. On the back, via magic, they can reveal different bits of information and stuff. And any of our licenses, like an adventurous license is like a B1 hold all license type of license. If you want to do something individual that says, I'm not just wanting an adventure, I just want to go in the woods and be able to hunt deer, you get a hunter's license and stuff. But an adventurous license is kind of a B1 hold all license. So on the back where, like say with a driver's license, you would see different type of vehicles, they'll see different type of stamps of like, they're adventure registered in these continents. Their license allows them to hunt. They have got a soldier's license, given permissions for this and stuff. So any type of thing that requires a license, an adventurer's license is a B1 hold all, and there's different stamps on the back.
That's cool.
So they come back with paperwork, and they push out the individual paperwork. It's like, so these are for individuals, these are for a transfer. This one specifically for yourself, ma'am, to get your hunter's license also added in. This one's for the group here, if you want to write your name and stuff. You'll be handed a we'll purposely make sure the group is added into individual licenses as identification. You can request to be split from the group at a later date. And I have also brought, as I can see the fine details of your work there, ma'am, as she looks towards you, Nyla. Are you a bit of a tinkerer?
Glancing at all the metal that is currently on her, I dabble a little.
Okay. Do you only ever wish to do it for personal, or do you wish to ever maybe use this for any other purposes other than your own?
That's an interesting question. I guess for what reason might you want to know?
Just so I can add into as a application for a crafter's license to go onto your individual if you wish. If it's for personal, we do not need to do this. I've brought the paperwork if needed. But if you ever wish to like serve a city and help out, be it a blacksmith, a jewelry, or maybe if you end up, say, finding, God forbid, as they've been gone for hundreds of years, if you end up finding a warforge and wish to tinker on it and bring it back to life, a crafter's license would be required for that since it's outside of personal use.
Oh, I guess, yeah, I would like a crafter's license then.
Certainly, no problem. I brought the paperwork just in case I did spy this. If you'd please just step to the side here, get them filled out. My colleague there, who is receiving, and you see other people handing in paperwork, They will, as once you fill it all in, they'll take the paperwork off you, and you'll receive your license within the space of 5 to 10 minutes. We are very quick and efficient. After all, magic makes things so much easier. Thank you very much. Here's all your paperwork. Please fill it out.
I will grab the group and all of my paperwork that I need. I'll grab the group application and then mine and the crafter's license one.
Yeah, grab mine to the side. It starts filling out.
Just start filling all of it out.
So while you are filling in your individuals and stuff, the group one, I'm assuming, is getting left to those that already have their licenses.
Yeah.
Grab the group papers.
I
kind of just hand them over to
Raine
whoever.
and
Raine and Haiton.
Haiton, yeah.
Here's
Thank
these
you.
ones.
So you fill them up, fill all your paperwork, you get them all together, make your way over to the other member of staff. Paperwork to hand in?
That's paperwork.
I hand over the paperwork.
What?
No problem. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes with all the licenses needed. They go in the back, and you can see briefly just the edge of a machine that the paperwork gets put into, fed individually. And as it's all fed in, he comes back as it's like, I just need one last thing the machine's informing me of. Can I please have your hunter's license, your current adventurer's licenses, as well as those that I'm needing it from?
Yep. I hand
It's
over
the
my
license
license.
in.
Goes in. You can see them slot into a different part of the machine. Machine glows. And then out pops 6 cards. Picks all of them up. Here you go. Here's your licenses. They're registered to you individually, as well as a group as well. Fate's Chosen was the name, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
No. Fate's Crossing, was it not?
Fate's Crossing, sorry, yes. Fate's
Yeah, Fate's Crossing. No.
Crossing.
Fate's
Yeah.
Crossing.
It's fine. We all forget it anyway.
Yeah. What was it again?
It's just like being at a DMV.
Fate's Crossing.
Fate's Crossing was the name.
Destiny's Traveling.
All your current licenses have been added onto these, updated, and those as with Adventurous License, your group has now been added on as well. Here's your cards.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I kind of just hold it up to the light. This is the first
Yeah,
time
I
I've ever held one of these.
I always just look at like the adventure license after it's been into the machine. Almost looks like it's completely new.
So you
Just
notice
put
on
it
the
away
front
again.
bit, like looking over your license, there's like a small little detail added on the front says group, and it sees your group name on the front. Like that wasn't there before, and would have been a solo license.
Yeah.
Nice.
On
Put
the
my
back
license
to
away.
each of you, it's just the back. It just looks blank. It's Disney specific, like magic doesn't see the option on the back.
Alright, now that we've got our licenses, let's go pick up the job and get ready to head out. Does anybody need to stop
That's
at any
good.
markets or
Let's go talk to
apothecaries
the
or anything
lady
like
who
that?
wanted to give us that job.
When we pick up the job, is there anywhere that anybody needs to go before we take off? Does anybody need anything?
I would like to go buy
some more arrows.
some food. I'd like to
And
go buy some food for the journey. So I have other things other than just rations. I'm running a little low after being on a ship for a couple of weeks.
Oh no, for sure.
I just need more arrows. I'm fine with my rations.
Okay, so after we pick up the job, we do have a couple of stops to make before we head up. Just want to make sure there's nothing anybody needs before we leave the city. Because it's a 3-day journey before we get to Wyrm's Crossing.
Yep. So yeah, we head over and grab that job from that staff member.
Okay. So, you go and approach them. All your licenses sorted, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
So, here I have a request for some goblins to be cleared out of the bridge between here and Wyrm's Crossing. They've been causing some trouble for travellers and seem to be always get away. There seems to be quite a big group of them. And currently, right now, with how much of a pest they're being, the reward is 500 gold.
Okay. That's a good
Okay.
amount of money.
Would I have counted these on my way to Lumina?
You would have accounted a couple of goblins, yeah. Mostly on the retreat from others that were maybe traveling in the road as well, like little scouts.
Very well. I think I know.
I swear to God, if I walk into a goblin again and get stabbed.
That'd be funny. That would be funny.
Would actually be kind of funny, yeah. So, are you all okay picking up this job?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are
Yes.
good to take care of it.
Okay, if you all get your licenses out ready, and she pulls out a little badge and she presses it against the top of the job page, and at which point you watch the page glow. If you'd all just press your licenses against the bottom, please.
Does it?
And then just
I
proceeds
do
to do
that.
it.
After all 6 of you have pressed your licenses against the bottom, she then takes her badge again and presses it against the top, and the page starts shining a little bit brighter, and you can see it changes at the top. Job accepted. And then she picks up and goes, "This is yours now. Take this with you. You can redeem it at any Adventurers Guild. Obviously, bring a bit of proof as well, please. You can bring it back here, any of the main cities if you wish. However, this job that is in any other city has now been notified that this job has been accepted by as some adventurers."
I'm gonna look at
Okay.
the page. Does it state the group name anywhere on the page?
It states at the bottom where you all pressed your licenses.
Awesome.
I will roll up the
What
paper
sort of
and put it
proof-
in the
what sort
bag
of
of
proof
holding.
would you prefer? Heads? Ears? What proof?
Since it's goblins we're dealing with, just ears will do. From the numbers that we've been getting reported, there's a good few of them, so we'll say about 10 ears should suffice.
Sounds good.
Now, does that have to be like 5 goblins worth of ears or 10 goblins worth of ears if we bring like both a left and a right? Yes, you mean only a right?
10 goblins, you can just bring just the left sides, just the right sides, just... There's a good group of
Oh, I
them.
understand.
I will roll up the paper, and as I'm sliding it into my bag, I'm going to put it in the bag of holding.
By the way, I want to point out, compared to how I've planned combat every other fucking time, I'm planning this on a different website that's maybe a lot more recommended and fair you fucking use. So if this ends up bullying you all, don't blame me.
100% blaming you.
So you get your scroll, you
Excited.
pack it away. She bids you farewell, like, okay, good luck with your job. I've got more adventurers to go and help. And she goes away, and you see another group comes into the door. Hey, how can I help you today? And immediately you see the cycle of what you just went through start all over again with another group.
Oh, that's gotta be so tedious. Okay. So... you need arrows. So I can take you to an armory so you can get all what you need. Does anybody
Thank
have
you.
any other stops they need to make besides food and arrows?
No, not really.
Nope.
I think that'll be it. By the way, as we're leaving the Adventurers Guild, Cloak goes back on to cover him up.
Also, is there like a, the kind of survey stand that you also see in like supermarkets in real life? Is there like kind of like that at the doors we're leaving?
Like
Like,
radar
how much is
thing.
Yeah.
You would probably see a small little book as you're leaving type thing for comments and stuff, yeah.
I'm just gonna write in it. Very helpful staff. Another 10 would visit again.
Okay. Anything else? We're just shopping for arrows, I believe, or is there anything else that's needing to be done?
Just arrows and food.
Just arrows and
Arrows and food, yeah.
okay.
And potions.
Potions. Okay.
That's not a bad shout.
So let's deal with arrows first, because I've got that ahead of me. How many arrows are you looking to buy?
20.
20? You can get 20 for 1
Yes.
gold piece.
That is easy. I will pay.
Then
As for food, I'd be looking for like some fresh meats. To essentially roast like over a fire. A few veggies as well. Just to make it a bit of a like meal for the road type of thing.
I'll be going for something pretty much similar. First meats, milk, honey, things you usually wouldn't take adventuring because I have a spell that means I can preserve the fucking thing.
Yeah, you know what? Honey is actually a good shout, especially for the meat to let it marinate.
Alright, I've just got an entire
We're
spreadsheet
gonna
of
be
shops
eating
now I
like
need to scroll
fucking-
through.
on the road, I swear.
What you say?
I'm saying I've got an entire spreadsheet of shops I need to go trying to find whatever pops up first, food
that
or
was
potions.
That was to Kitten. What were you saying, Kitten?
I just said we're gonna be eating like kings on the road.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
I'll
you're
even
going to get
throw-
arrows, and me and Soul are going to Tesco's.
Essentially. So you're saying you're
I'll
looking for
even-
meats?
I'll even throw a couple gold in for some extra meats and stuff.
Okay. So for
Yeah, I
meat,
will hand some gold just for beef jerky style meat.
for meats, you've
I
got the
want
option
long
of beef, buffalo, deer, boar, chicken, pork, and you could also got dry/salted meats.
I would like some deer salted meat.
I would like some beef and I'd like some pork.
Okay. How many pounds worth? Like in the way, as in the way of pounds.
How much would a pound be? That is the base question.
I'm currently just thinking. Essentially, I'm thinking of enough to get me to Wyrm's Crop, like to our next destination, and a little beyond that to have extra.
Because I think the price is currently
Oh.
quite important. You know.
If the traveling is 3 days, I would get 4 days worth. Just have a little extra.
That's trying to think about it. How many? See if Google can answer this. Let's travel. £1.5 to £3 of meat per person for approximately free travel. So you'd be looking on the high end, 369, £18 worth of meat for the 3 days travel.
How much would that be?
That would come to.
And then on the high end.
You'd probably.
You'd also
be
point out, so I also am buying food.
Yep. Would you have both went together?
Yeah, we would have.
We'd go together, yeah.
So are you buying half and half each?
Yeah. What meat did you say you're buying, so?
Beef and pork.
I'm adding chicken, and if they have fish, I'd like to add that.
Okay, so there's a slight difference. So the beef, buffalo, and deer is one price. The boar, chicken, and pork is a separate price.
Okay.
So it's essentially.
So they don't have fish.
I mean, I do. They have fish. They do have fish. They also have lamb.
Aha.
That's further down, and goat.
Goat.
We're also wanting to get honey, or at least I know Haiton wanted to get some honey. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'll jump on that idea. And I was like, yeah, honey seems like a good idea.
Don't forget that my character asked for some deer meat. She will
Yeah,
pay
you
back.
asked for some salted deer meat, and then I'd also like some vegetables
Yes.
on the side for like, for sides, essentially.
Weird.
To have with the meat.
In this entire product of stuff, we don't have honey stick. What a weird. Lovely.
Yeah, we're all out of honey. Sorry.
Apparently, yeah, we're all honey. They've got all the other seasonings and stuff, like, you know, you can get cumin, garlic, mustard, nutmeg, pepper, salt.
Right? But not honey.
Apparently not. I'm going to say this honey there, I'm just going to cost it the same price as, like, safer. Cumin. So, for roughly everything you're wanting, you're also wanting vegetables. Tell you what, both of you, because you're both doing the shopping deal.
Oh, can we barter?
I was about to say, you're going to try and barter here to get a cheaper price. Because
I would love to
he's
do
going
Yes.
to
I love
try
it.
and charge you about 20 gold in total for all of this. But you're buying so much that I'm going to give it the chance to barter.
Okay. So is this going to be a persuasion roll?
I'm just double checking the thing. I'm thinking persuasion. I'm just loading up the sheet to make sure I'm not thinking.
Unless we're going to lie to him and be like, no, it's less than that.
One thing's for certain, I'll let you do the talking.
Well, I do not have proficiency in
yes.
persuasion, unfortunately, but I
Yes,
I have.
I
that.
want a persuasion.
Your persuasion's higher than mine.
Okay. What is? I do have to ask: is this guy a dragon? I know it's a weird question, but I have advantage if he's a dragon. So
I know. I understand. I'm gonna let the dice decide this.
He's got a roll for it.
it's Nubatama. He has a part-time job.
You know, being Lord of the Region's not so great.
Would you don't know that? He's all the shops.
It's an elf.
Oh. Okay, straight roll. And so, are we both rolling me and Soul, or how is this happening?
I'm letting you roll as a.
I'll let you roll with
persuasive
advantage,
person.
since it's just the two
Okay.
of you. I was like, he's assisting you.
Oh, that was so close to a 1.
Ooh.
23 in total.
23. Okay. Just for the sake of it, please tell me what you can tell him to, like, persuade him. Like, you succeed. Just, what is your line to go down to try and, like, get a cheaper deal?
You see, this is the issue. I'm not a charismatic person, and I suffer when it comes to social interaction. So what would you say in this situation?
So Ronnie plays charismatic characters.
Obviously,
Got
no
the two
one on
good
stream
barbers
can
here.
see this, but in Discord, Saul has his webcam on, and the faces he is making right now.
It looks like he's doing a
Fucking
poo.
brilliant.
For those that are watching this on YouTube, his face as she went from,
That's a fair question. Since we're buying so much, maybe you could lower the price just a little bit since we're on a bit of a longer trip. You could potentially advertise the shop a little.
okay, yeah. It's like,
I'm assuming the shop does deals in bulk, right?
with that, you'll get
Advertise the
your, you'll get your deal. He'll lower it down to 15 gold for the lot. What you're looking to grab.
Cool.
So it's like your
How to
honey,
split that
your
between two people.
vegetables, your mix
Oh,
of proteins and stuff, your fish, whatever you're grabbing.
7 gold each and 50 gold.
7.5 gold.
Yeah, just
I mean,
7 gold and 5 silver.
7 gold and 5 silver, yeah.
I think so.
You know what? For the sake of it, we'll call it as 14 gold, so it's 7 gold each, because we don't do silver here.
Wow!
Yeah, sorry, that's
Yeah,
something that
but
I just
it's-
realised. That's something that
Yep.
Thomsen's not used to with us. We don't do silver and copper, it's only gold. Like, that's the entire economy is gold.
Yes.
Man, there must be some
7
good gold
gold for
mines
each.
nearby.
It just keeps things easier.
I mean, it sure does.
For me, the
When I'm
simple
looking at
person,
this, like-
yes. Yes, it does.
It's really shit when you only want to buy 1 arrow.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
hence why I buy in bulk and stuff.
Buy 1 arrow, get 2 free.
But no, like, to say if we were dealing with silver and copper and all that stuff, so on this spreadsheet I've got, per pound of beef, buffalo, and deer is 3 silver pieces. For chicken and pork is 8 copper pieces. Fish is 6 silver pieces.
Simple. Also, there's one thing I would like to buy after this is all done. I just noticed that I should get
What would you like to buy?
Nyla's kit.
A healer's kit? Yeah, sure, wait, I'll get round to that.
Yes.
I've just found potions. I know potions were mentioned.
Yes.
Sweet. Well, they're doing that and casting preserve and all their food.
Cool.
Well, since Kitten and Khaos, you guys wanted to chip in when it came to the food, how about just 2 gold from each of you, putting the cost for me and Haiton buying the most of it down to 5?
Also, you could have gotten a good
That's
deal
fine.
if you just preserved the entire guy's food. Like, just give the shopkeeper a good deal. Like, I'll preserve your food so you can actually sell it wherever until you're out.
The guy's charismatic,
Adam
he's not
will
intelligent.
use
I love
so
that.
Adam will both add 2 gold to our sheets, and they'll subtract 2 gold.
Okay.
Yep.
For your potions of healing, is that what you're looking for?
Yes.
I was saying,
I didn't like the hesitation.
was there a different
I
type
also
of
want a
potion?
potion of instant death.
I mean, the thing is, like, because of this spreadsheet, I've actually got the availability that you can ask the shop people to actually make certain potions.
Oh. That's very nice.
It's just gonna be potions of healing for now.
Okay. The shop will offer you them at 50 gold per potion.
Oof.
I just kind of look at the shopkeep. I need to try and buy quite a few of them. Is there any way you could give me kind of like a bulk deal?
Roll me a persuasion check.
That's a 19.
19's very good. They look at you and be like, yeah, I could... Best I'll be able to do, because I still need to make a profit, and they're not cheap to make. The best I can do is 38 gold per potion.
Now I gotta get a calculator out. By the way, I'm struggling doing this on my phone.
How many are you looking to get? I'll do the calculations for you.
I got it.
Alright.
With that price, I'll be able to get 3. As I put the 114 gold on the counter.
3 potions of healing.
Okay. And these are just the basic ones, right?
Yeah, they're just the normal.
We're gonna be feasting like kings on the road.
We will be feasting like kings on the road.
It's gonna be great.
There we go.
I feel like me and Thomsen are going to be fighting about who's better at utility.
I don't know what you mean.
You mean
Okay.
cooking utensils?
No, I did just send him that, like, I can remove poison from the food, but he can make the food last. I have
You
to
can also
purify
remove
food.
rot, which means if I fuck up with my preservation and forget something, he can just remove the rot from it.
But mine does cost a spell slot. What does your cost?
Find a cantrip.
Yeah.
Hence why he's been constantly doing it. Okay,
Yep.
for your healer's kit, 5 gold pieces.
Yes. Very well. Yvonne.
Anything else people want to do? Any other forms of shopping for their adventures?
Nope.
No one's needing any
I have my
bedrolls.
things.
No one's needing any pans or anything to cook with.
What a tent be.
I have a bedroll as an adventurer. I may need a pan for the meat, because I don't want to sear that on a pan. And then, like, tenderize
Oh yeah, how
it
much
with
is
honey.
tent?
What you're looking for is cooking utensils, then.
Essentially. Which I'm not actually
I'm not
proficient in, so that might be a bad
Neither am
idea.
I.
Oh,
Cook-
learn as we go.
Cooking utensils will cost you 1 gold.
Okay, cool. I'll just hand over 1 gold. That's not a problem. I'll go buy that. And I will be learning on the road.
We are setting ourselves up for later. This is just... This is the setup for something great.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes. I can't use cook's well, I mean, I can try, but I'm not proficient in cook's utensils, but I am proficient in calligraphy supplies.
Good at carpenter tools.
I mean... I'm an artificer. I work with tools all day long. I don't know if I'd
You're
be
I'm
able
also
to...
good with that. I am good with a flute, a herbalism kit, and a healer's kit. Which
The only
I
thing
do
I'm good
actually
with is
happen to
thieves'
have
tools.
one on me.
Oh,
Of
here we
which
go.
I
I
do
found
actually
10.
happen to have a healer's kit on me.
So,
Ironic, you're good with thieves' tools.
the
Hey,
tents
follow my
they
backstory,
sell,
what can I say?
the tents are only 2 people tents.
That's
And
fine.
6 people.
They are 2 gold pieces each.
So
6
Can
gold
I
if you want to cover
get-
all 6 of you. Essentially.
yes, I'll cover it. Don't worry about that. I'll cover that. I'll buy the 3 tents for us.
I don't mind paying the 1 gold that it costs per person.
Yeah, same.
No, it's all good. It's completely okay. I will
No,
tell
that's
you right now, money is not one of Nyla's priorities. So,
I mean, sure,
I
you'll
do
just
not
find it
mind.
from other people anyway.
For guys, like,
I mean,
for guys
I
not
know
worrying
I-
about money either.
Okay.
so then, oh, we get to use the party equipment thingy now.
Yes, you
Oh,
do.
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
that's a thing. The party thing.
So,
Oh yeah, that means I need to mark down all that meat, don't I? Or one of us does.
It's fine. I'm gonna move my most important equipment into the party equipment. It's the playing cards.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just say we have all the meat and stuff for like 3 days, and then we'll just use some each day. I think that should be fine.
Okay. There's nothing else
And we
anyone wants to
have
try
3.
and grab. Don't private shops people want to go to.
Not right now.
that's so cool. I love that party equipment tab.
Add that to my backpack.
Trevor, what about yourself? You've been silent here. Is anywhere you want to go shopping?
Okay. I'm just more wondering what's the chances of me wandering off, but
Do we have to do a roll for ADHD here?
no, it's okay. I'm not going to wander off here, I don't think.
ADHD roll. I think we've got everything.
I have added 8 gold to the party inventory from my own inventory.
One thing I would ask Nyla about when everyone meets up again after shopping. Nyla.
Huh.
Since you did take a look at my arms, would it be a problem if you were to try and maintain them and potentially learn about them from time to time? But I do kind of not really have the knowledge to maintain these things all that well myself.
She kind of just looks at you, eyes wide. Do you have the blueprints for them?
And he grabs into his backpack. There. Ah, here we are. Yeah. And he pulls out like these blueprints out of like a compartment where he was told to keep them completely secure. Pulls out this little folder. That should cover it.
And seeing as you've never looked at these blueprints yourself, and even if you did look at them, you would hardly really understand them. You, Kitten, when you look at these blueprints, you notice something about them. There's much more fine details than just blueprints here. Find there's details that talk about the features of the arms, as well as once the chi has been balanced, if successfully, potential upgrades that these arms could get. And for the sake of the fact that you will understand
Bergai.
these, I'm actually going to send you specifically, Kitten, a full list of upgrades that his arms can get. So that way you can, in character, can explain any of these type of things, but you also see the levels they're tied to for him to get these said upgrades.
That's why it's awesome
So wait,
to have an
what you're saying is
Artificer
I'm
in
gonna
the
know
party.
all of his cool shit before him?
Pretty much.
Yes. I hold all your secrets.
You are now my personal maintainer and upgrader of these arms. Congratulations.
You will not get away.
You
No,
know
I'm aware.
what? I guess it was a good idea. I went with the Artificer.
I kind of built this. When you were originally talking about an Artificer, I built these arms with that in mind.
I love you for that. Because now
We
You're
get
just
a
gonna look
cool
at her.
character interactions.
as Nyla is going through these blueprints, you'll see her eyes widen from time to time, just at all the different compound makeups, from the framework to the innards to even the magical components. Because I'm assuming they have magic that runs through them.
Yes, specifically, you'll mention the blueprints. It is draconic magic, and you'll mention about the fact of it's Warforged steel. So you'll mention that in them. And to initially activate these arms, that they needed that of Zoras's magic to activate them. And you will recognize the name Zoras as being someone from Draconia. Everyone in this group will recognize that name. You all recognize the name of any of the dragon gods. So, seeing the fact that Zoras's magic was used to activate these arms will also pique your interest there. So, there, I've had to send you as a text file. That's everything that...
Oh god.
Thing-wise...
Oh my god. Okay, Jesus fuck, okay.
This is why we like artificers. They're fucking cool.
And
Oh,
so
okay, so this is all stuff way later. Okay.
Yeah, it's all way there.
super.
I do have a couple of others. I just need to, like, could probably get gotten sooner that I've not finalized yet, though. I just need to double check some things first. I've got an entire thing in front of me, but they're all the finalized ones. There are a couple of ones that I'll send to you for earlier levels.
Lumi,
Okay,
you're
I'm
a
not
great
gonna
DM.
lie. These are kind of cool. Nyla is just going to look.
Moments.
Nyla is just gonna look towards Bergai. Do you have? This is not to be rude. Please do not take this as me being rude. Do you have any understanding of what is connected to your body?
I've been told the basics. I know they're made of Warforged steel. I know the literal magic of a demigod runs through them. I know they are incredibly intricate, hence I asked for someone who's got actual artificer experience to maintain them.
So you will become her new Magnus Opus. Okay, good to know.
And you're going to become his mechanic.
And somehow, like that, without meaning to, I've just realized in the back of my head, we've just somehow made Kitten and Soul a Full Metal Alchemist reference.
Yeah, we have Edward and Winry. I was already in head of that because he will ask her. I had it already clicked.
She kind of. Nyla just kind of holds these blueprints. I am going to have to study these for days before I even go near them, so I can
That's
understand the inner workings as much as possible.
That's
But
fine.
with time, as I kind of grab one of your arms, with time, these are going to be really powerful from what I'm reading. I don't want to spoil all the surprises. So you'll have to wait and see on that. But yes,
That is fine.
I will maintain them for you.
Awesome.
Also, just to point out, while you're having this conversation,
I am now Winry.
yeah, while you're having this conversation and walking about and stuff, just to point out, like, just because again I've got access to many different shops, just to throw it out there. I also have access to clothes shops in case you want any custom clothes made and stuff. Because I remember you said about your robes, you being very stiff with them. In case you wanted to do anything with that. You don't have to, I'm just mentioning I have it here.
Let's stiff ropes.
You were saying, like, when you're in the Thieves Guild and stuff, you were being, like, very stiff with your robes to make sure your arms weren't revealed because you were wearing robes and stuff.
Yeah, I may want something that's a bit more comfy, right? To, like, actually put around myself. That might be a good idea.
It's up to you.
Like a
I'm just
proper-
mentioning I have access to those prices if you wish.
One. It's not a bad idea.
If you do wish to do anything like that, like a custom made kind of thing for like sleeves that can go on your thing that you could pull up or whatever, it'll cost you about 5 gold pieces.
You know what? That sounds perfect, actually.
Okay. Take that off your thing.
Yeah, I would go after that, dude.
So you've now got an
I will.
aim.
I'll be taking
It's your
that.
choice. It can be some
With an
robes.
inchworm anymore.
Yeah, it can either be like robes or like a specially tailored type of thing that can cover your arms when needed, so you can like walk around without them. But when combat occurs, you can drop it off, or whatever. Like however you kind of want it.
Perfect.
Any final locations we want to go before we leave the main gates?
Nope.
Can I send a letter to
ready
my
to go.
parents?
Yeah, you can send a letter. Funny enough, I think somewhere.
Yeah, I'm just.
Actually, I have it here.
Yes. Because it would be useful for her to let her parents know, hey, I'm back. Adventuring now. Like, things like that.
Actually,
How
I'm pretty sure
many?
Lumi hasn't even sent me the list of upgrades.
No, I haven't.
New.
How many miles could travel in a day on horse? 20 and 40 miles. That's people. I don't want people. I want to know how far could you commute on a horse?
Okay, in D&D 5e, a character... In D&D 5e, a character on a riding horse typically travels 24 miles in a day at a normal pace.
24 miles in a day. Okay, cool. Thank you. 24 times that. 192. That's the number I'm looking for.
Or they can travel at 30 miles at a fast pace.
Okay. You're wanting to send a letter. They ask you if you want it sent on horseback or on foot. Horseback obviously being the fast travel option, on foot just being the slower option. For horseback, it will cost you 46 gold. On foot, it'll cost you 23.
Expensive.
You said 46? I'm paying that.
You're paying 46 for it to be sent by a horse. Okay.
Yes.
He literally hands it to a horse, doesn't it? Not even a rider on it, just the horse.
Yes,
It's
I have
a
a
magical
travel
horse.
calculator built into Obsidian that I can put in miles to give me how much it'll cost for a messenger.
Oh, nice.
Hence why I was
just
looking for the
checked my own-
mileage of a horse.
I mean, I just looked at
That's
the because of course I have my map set up for travel by foot. And, like how many days it is, just like
Yeah,
oh,
so it's
8
like, I got
to
days
deliver
where it's
by
like,
foot.
how many miles is that?
Do you guys have the actual map? I don't think I have the actual map.
We've got it built into
Yes, yes, I
Obsidian.
do.
Because don't forget, we were setting up Obsidian ages ago. Before we got this new bot.
Right.
And like, because of that, we have like, Thomsen helped me set up a feature in Obsidian where I've got the map. And I can click on the map and click to another destination. And because of how I've scaled out, it'll tell me how many days travel it is between the locations.
Right.
Yeah, we decided to go for days and not hours.
That's typically what I've always
makes
told you.
Yeah. So how big is the city? Well, it's 1 hour travel. Damn.
The letter is written in my notes thing. It's called Letter to Her Family
Okay.
in Archivist.
No problem. Okay. So, you get your letter sent off. You all meet up at the gates with your various bit of equipment. You all kind of have a look around, one final reassurance. And you set off out the gate. You know it's going to take 3 days worth of travel to reach to Moe, Wyrm's Crossing. To reach the bridge, though, that where these goblins have been made, it's going to take a day and a bit.
Easy.
So, anything you would like to discuss as a group as you set off for your first day of travel?
I'm just gonna kind of look towards everybody. Well, you kind of found out about me, not intentionally, but you guys found some stuff about me. What about all you? What's your stories?
Well, I was raised by dragons.
Still unfair.
And then found by dragon knights while they were out patrolling. That's how I got into civilization, and from there on started learning the dealings of normalcy and common sense. And then I decided to become an adventurer to make some coin. Which is what brought me to meeting a god of truth, promptly losing my arms thereafter, and then getting them replaced with these.
No one else wants to introduce themselves, okay.
No, not really.
No, my character. I was raised as a hunter. Quite normal childhood.
I'm the latest Dragon Knight to walk out of Mistfell.
Nice.
I mean, you already know my story mostly from last night, but yeah, I'm a shaman from... I'm not even going to attempt to say it, Limit. Koyatoma? What do you call it? From the Riftborn clan, or Rivertide clan? Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm really not there today.
Probably not, no.
No. But yes.
I mean, if it helps, Adam, by the way, did post the picture into players' chat with all the city locations.
It might actually, but yeah. Realistically, just learning how to become better at guiding the souls of the dead, I suppose. And just kind of all know, what do you call it, Mizu.
Anyone else got anything to say? Take that as a no.
Sorry, I'm basically rewriting notes because I forgot to save before leaving the note section.
Alright, fair. You travel. It's a nice day out, and you can see in the distance, it's clearly not going to affect you today, there is some dark clouds on the horizon coming from the east past the city you've just left. At this point, you can see the wide open plains. It is pretty much clear here. Barely makings of a footpath with tire treads built in from carts. Every now and then, you'll pass another group coming the other way. Some of them injured. You'll see some people dragging what's left of belongings that were clearly too big for them to carry by themselves, that have maybe been in a cart. You slowly gather from the gossip of people you pass, those that you interact with. The goblins are being a bit of a menace at this bridge. You... Go on.
I can't wait for this fight.
Yeah, redeeming yourself.
You make your way just beyond afternoon, we'll say. It's about roughly mid-afternoon. The sun is setting. Do you have a final chance of any roleplay moments before we're setting up camp for the night?
I think I was just happily walking, stretching. It's nice to be back home. Familiar lands.
I'm going to kind of, after getting camp set up and everything like that, I'm just gonna wave over at Bergai. Bring your blueprints. I want to take a look at some things.
Absolutely. He'll head over with the folder in hand and sit down next to Nyla and hand her the blueprints.
I'm gonna take out this roll of cloth from my bag and unfurl it, and all you see is a variety of different metals and tools and tinker parts and flashy little arcane cores and so on and so forth.
Nice.
I just wanted to while we weren't walking, get a kind of glimpse of what I'm dealing with, kind of right next to the blueprints, so I can start understanding these better, especially if I'm to
Absolutely.
maintain them and work on them. Although,
Absolutely.
I will warn you, I've never worked with anything that has been started up by a demigod, so forgive me if it takes me some time.
That is fine. I'm just glad to receive the help.
So tell me, did you meet Zorus himself?
I fought alongside him and even trained with him. He's quite the man. He's got quite the presence, I'd say. But he doesn't really show off as a demigod. At least he did in Lemuria. He kept a low profile, mostly just making sure that the kingdom that I lived in, Terragon, was safe. Helped out if any goblins needed taken care of. Sort of like the Adventurers Guilds do here, we've got those as well. Helped train me up, helped with assignments, made sure I could function in a normal human society after, well, getting raised by dragons. He is kind, caring, truly a kind soul to those whom he meets, and very, very helpful. And an intimidating presence in the battlefield.
Interesting. I never left Lumia. Born and raised there. Honestly, being outside of the city walls is a complete nuance to me. That's why everybody back in the Thieves Guild was joking about me leaving. After my father passed, it was said that I was to inherit the Thieves Guild.
I see.
I was supposed to take it over.
That's quite the responsibility.
A bigger responsibility than thought. I didn't understand how my father could handle just even the day-to-day.
Must have been a great man, your father.
He was. That's why I handed everything over to Marcus, and for the last few months I've kind of just been pacing around the city, trying to figure out what I wanted to do with myself. And
Well, I'm
then,
hoping this whole adventure will help you find your own place in the world. The path that you're supposed to
possibly,
walk.
as I'm kind of fidgeting with my tools against your arm, have you been having
It's
any
like
pain where
one of his
the...
arms just like laying next to you while just talking and like doing gestures with the other one.
Have you noticed any pain where these prostheses are connected?
None whatsoever. It's like having my old arms again. Must be because of the magic.
They're completely wired into your nerves, kind of looking at where they're connected. These are absolutely incredible pieces of machinery.
Indeed. There was only one man in all of Lunaria who was able to do it. And that was with the help of, well, Zoras himself. A warforged I knew at the time, and very, very capable. Lumi, if I remember right, it was a dwarf, right?
It was a dwarf, yes.
Yeah. A very skilled dwarven blacksmith.
Well, he definitely had some magic hands on him. These are incredible. Any artificer would be drooling just to look at these.
I was incredibly happy the day I got to use them, by being able to actually fight and help again. Just sitting still, not being able to really do much, was a pain.
Well, now that I'm sitting down and looking at these next to the blueprints, I will say they have so much hidden power. They're eventually going to be something that grows with you.
Do you believe that is what the dwarf said? That with time, I would learn more about them and myself. But that I'd need a skilled artificer alongside me, and, well, I seem to have found the perfect one right here.
I mean, I'm no skilled. I tinker and I pull out a pair of my sending stones. I can make small little objects that can get me by day to day. I'm not skilled at this in any concept, but just like a chef is to a recipe, artificer with a set of blueprints, and all the possibilities are endless.
Indeed. Oh, by the way, I made this back in the fire, and he'd bring out like an extra plate of like essentially honey tenderized meat that he made. In case you get hungry.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I will grab some and, munch and drink and kind of zoned in on these blueprints. She is in full locked in work mode.
While you're doing that, he just stares across the horizon, taking everything in.
I think, when we have the camp set up, my character just outside of a tent makes her bed, because currently it doesn't look like it will rain, at her at least. And she likes to watch the stars.
You're not the only one who actually likes to sleep outside.
She's a ranger, so she actively prefers to be outside.
He was raised in the wild. Don't think much else needs to be said. He's used to sleeping under the stars. Yeah, while Nyla is tinkering away, to not disturb her workings, he won't try to refocus himself while sitting there. But he will just be essentially just doing the breathing exercise and just enjoying the scenery.
Anything else anyone else wants to do during this camp?
Let's see. Apparently I have a book in my inventory, so I'm just going to read it.
Does it say specifically what book?
It's a book that contains fiction or non-fiction. If you consult an accurate non-fiction book about its topic, you gain a +5 bonus intelligence. I'm going to say it's fiction then, because it's just a random book that happens to be in my inventory.
I think after I prep the things, what is the area again? Is it like open field?
It's a very open field. There is no woods to be seen.
No rivers?
No rivers. The only rivers are by the bridge. And like you say, it's still a little bit of travels away.
Not to hunt per se, but I would keep out lookout for animals.
Okay.
Because there was meat prepped, food prepped, keeps outlook for that. Because animals smell meat, smell fruits.
Give me perception with advantage, because you are a hunter.
23.
Damn, all the high rolls coming in today.
A 2 and a 19.
I said I'm getting rid of my low rolls. I told you.
I roll over 1,000 like before.
So, in amongst these fields and stuff, you'll notice every now and then, the grass itself in the fields isn't too long. Like, creatures like bears and stuff couldn't hide in this, like, big critters. But small creatures like foxes and rabbits could easily hide amongst this grass. And you'll notice every now and then bits of plains of grass just rustling as you focus in on it and stuff. Every now and then, specifically, you'll notice foxes getting attracted to the smell.
Because I know Bergai the longest, I would just walk to him. Can I have a piece of meat? Like one of the fresher ones, not the right ones?
Sure, and I'll just grab into his bag with like one hand, while one hand is just laying there, and the other just goes in his bag like, this should work. And he brings out like one of the little bit of a smaller piece, but that would like fit in like traps and stuff.
Thank you. I think I would make sure that my companion stays at camp, that Suiba stays at camp, get a little bit close and just throw the meat towards the foxes.
As it lands, watches the foxes initially kind of step back startled, but then slowly the stronger smell of this meat forward, and you watch as one grabs and immediately kind of runs back, and just before they fully disappear in the grass, you watch another one try and grab it out of their mouth and immediately chase after.
The sounds of foxes is quite funny as well, because they laugh.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And just giggles after hearing that, goes back, sits down. Again, just look out if any other foxes try to steal food.
Nope. You only spy maybe one or two more throughout the night. Anything else anyone else is wanting to do?
Nope, I think I'm just lying there enjoying the relaxation.
Okay. Thomsen, anything you want to do?
2 hours of tinkering.
No, I'm just enjoying the sunset.
Okay.
I mean, after probably what's going to be essentially a watch worth of tinkering, at least I'd imagine, because we do still need to sleep.
Yeah.
At that point, we're going to go up. Thanks for tuning this thing up, I know. So you'll essentially wait for Nyla to just finish up, close the things off again. He just like picks up his arm, moves it around a little, makes sure everything still works just fine.
Everything feel good?
Yep. Seems all good to me. Thanks for the checkup.
No, it's all good. Honestly, like I said, it's an honor to be able to work with these. It's probably one of the most intricate pieces I've had to work with.
Haiton's just sitting there thinking to himself, I really hope she's talking about his arms.
If you want to study
That's
the
bullshit.
blueprints for the rest of, if you want to study the blueprints for the rest of the night or in the morning, feel free to keep them on you.
Alright, well, I've made all the adjustments I needed to for tonight, according to the blueprints. So, I think we'll be good until tomorrow.
Alright, I'll just essentially put them back in a little folder, back into the compartment, take the backpack with me, walk over to my tent, essentially place the bag inside, grab my sleeping bag, and I close up the tent, find like a nice spot under the starlight, sit on the back first, essentially recentering myself.
Okay.
Like I did back in the Thieves Guild. And then after doing so, he'd go to bed.
Okay. So there's nothing else anyone wants to do. The watches go pretty uneventful throughout the night. Unless there's anything anyone wants to specifically do.
Have we decided who's taking what watch?
I would like to take a watch.
Is there anything you
Well, I
specifically
would
want
say
to
the
do?
So does
tinkering
that
was
rule?
probably a watch in itself, I'd imagine.
Then my watch would be after yours if I heard you talking.
Yeah, because we'd probably be, I don't know, would we be sharing a tent or would you just be sharing it with Raine, since you know Raine?
I mean, it's up to him.
I don't think it's just up to me. It's also up to whoever I'm sharing a tent with.
I don't know who you would try and share a tent with. Like, would you pick Raine, Guy, like...
Unironically, the idea is there's 3 boys and there's 3 girls here and there's 3 tents, which means there is 1 tent that's
Yeah.
getting shared between 1 male and female.
Yeah, so it might as well be me and Raine since we know each
To
other.
be fair, it would make sense. It would make sense that the snorers would
makes
share
more
tents.
sense than.
And it's just
Yeah.
the 2 snorers that sleep most of the time outside the tents.
Yep.
Just making it a hassle for everyone else.
That's right, the snorer are in one location.
At least
I
keep
will
the
take
boxes
whatever
away.
watch is left open.
Well,
It
you,
all-
If anything, I'll take the last watch since my Nyla typically gets up early in the morning anyways.
well,
So I'll
if,
take third watch.
if anything, it's assumed that you've took the first watch with Saul because you were working on his arm that airs into the night.
Oh, well then that's fine.
So then we're saying that it is Adam on the next watch. Is anyone wanting to join him on the watch?
Will does.
Okay.
I mean, I don't mind. But that's up to him.
Raine can as well. I would do next.
It's up to whoever wants to join me.
Watch then.
Okay, so it's Adam and Trevor.
Okay. My little pseudo dragon is going to be patrolling around, sitting on nearby branches.
Okay. Like, there's nothing that you're gonna immediately spy. There's no threats or anything, so it's just purely our penis here.
Haha, our penis.
I'm going to the toilet, BRB.
Well, neither of us have vanished so far in this one.
Yet.
Ah,
How are you feeling about these goblins we might encounter?
it'll be fine. I just need to not be as reckless as I was with the imps. Ugh.
I haven't heard this. I wasn't there with you. What happened?
Yeah,
What did you do?
I kind of charged in full throttle, no thought process, got surrounded, took a couple of heavy blows.
At least the goblins have been sighted near a bridge, so there should be plenty of water there.
That is true, that is true. But yeah, that didn't happen well. If it wasn't for these, I probably might not have made it out of that one. Still, I take it you haven't seen any sign of my brother's whereabouts?
No. No, I haven't. I can't say I have.
The sooner he comes out of hiding, the better.
Why did he leave again?
Let me just double check to make sure I'm not lying to you.
Let me remind myself.
It's here somewhere. Jesus Christ.
Turns out he didn't leave.
So, yeah, I don't know all the specific because he is estranged as such, but from what I know of the clan's stories, he was attempting to enslave spirits and wield their power as weapons. Still trying to figure out exactly what happened there.
So something not too dissimilar from necromancy, then.
Yeah, kind of. Although spirits can be powerful, as I'm sure the friend that you've seen on the battlefield who's miles above me can do with it.
Oh yeah, it was pretty fun to fill the air of mist, only for him to then zap all of it. We came out of that completely unscathed because we kept nuking them.
Something I might have to try at some point. But we'll eventually figure it out. But Crane for me, it'll be interesting.
So, question. Do you think that Bergai fella and Saki will hook up?
I don't know about that one, but
They seem very fond of each other.
well, one's fond of one and one's fond of the other's arms, but
Fair.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how that develops.
Above table, I don't plan for there to be any character, like, specific character hookups.
Why do you think I said that one seemed interested in one and the other seemed interested in their arms?
I would almost say they're both interested in the other, specifically for the arms. One would like to keep the arms, the other one wants to work on the arms.
Oh dear.
What better way to motivate your mechanics than telling them that they're doing a good job?
Well, how's it feel being so far away?
What?
From our home.
I was going to say, I'm literally right next to you.
Yeah, I've never been this far north, so just thought I'd ask.
Yeah. I don't like being this far away from water.
That's true.
I like having the ability to talk to sea creatures, but I kind of need to be near the ocean for that to work. I don't think a fox would understand me.
I mean, have you ever tried?
No. How's your spirit doing?
No. I'm assuming fine, Lume, since you are technically.
Mizunokami is currently doing fine and is asleep.
She's doing fine. She's sleeping at the moment, which seems weird. Not used to being awake while she's asleep.
Fuck you, so.
It's what came to mind, okay?
But the sooner we see water, the better. Ugh.
Yep.
With that, we'll come to the end of. Bringing us to Khaos and Thomsen. We're up for the final watch.
Ooh. So yeah, Averille just stands up, stretches, looks at Thomsen like, where are you from?
I'm from Nirvana, the center city.
Nice.
What about you?
Is it a pretty city?
It is. Views from some of the tall spires is certainly nice.
Nice, nice. Do you miss the city?
No, not really. There were kind people, there were bad people. It's living in the street, living in an orphanage, just drifting from place to place. There was never really a place to call home. Much as well just a place to stay. What about you? Now I know that we won't be able to go see your family immediately as you wanted, but...
And that's why I sent a letter. I just miss home. I didn't even plan to come back this early. I went to Lunaria to travel and adventure, but when I landed, war was going on, so I decided to go back. That's how I met Bergai.
Oh. You wanted adventure? Well, why not maybe be a part of the adventure that was over there? Or did you just not feel that it would be a war you were searching for?
It wasn't a war that I wanted to be part of.
That's fair. So, what are you searching for here then?
I'm not sure.
Ah.
Because in general, I just want adventure. Now with those gates opening, there's adventure.
Sure.
But I personally don't know if it's in the end the one thing that I truly want or not. It's weird. I'm being raised. I was raised as a hunter. And that's all I knew for years. And now, the moment I am back, apparently there's such a weird issue going that the gods ask for help. It now truly sets in for what I signed up for.
Yeah. I'm sure the road we'll be traveling will not be easy. But I'm sure together we'll make it through a lot, and we can keep each other safe. Safety in numbers is always better than working alone, at least I feel. I don't know how you have about feeling about when you're trying to stalk prey on your own.
Technically never alone, but when I hunt without my father or my brothers, I have to do so much more to make sure to not get too deep into territory I know I shouldn't. I have to personally judge every time if it's worth the fight or I have to run. And with this group, I know some how you others fight. I'm not completely sure about the new one, Haiton. But
About who?
The other, I think he's a Triton?
He's a Triton, yes.
It's just, this group is such a mix that I don't know if we all would listen if someone calls we have to run. Because some people might see it as the ego gets hurt or they need to finish this mission.
I think with some of their experience, they'll know when to fall back. I know we'll face hardship. I know we'll probably find places where we probably shouldn't be, but where the only way we can go will be forward. And I, for one, will do my part to keep everybody alive. It's sometimes the best friendships are the one that seems the most unlikely. That's always how it's been for me. Like, it doesn't matter how you look, it doesn't matter how you work. When you're in it together, you stick together.
That sounds nice. I'm kind of worried as well about my dad. What happens if one of those portals opened and he got hurt? Or worse?
I've seen you fight. If you learn from your dad, why, I think he'll handle. Plus, he's not alone either, is he?
He isn't, but he's a stubborn old man.
Stubborn old people are usually hard to kill. Or hard to spool.
True. But the big thing is, I rely while fighting a lot on Suiba.
Yes, and will you be able to rely on us as well?
I should, but again, there's this nagging voice in my head that just says, what if not?
Well, if you don't feel safe, it's always just a matter of bringing it off to the people. Like, I personally do not want to hold you or force you to be part of this party. It's if you're not safe, it's stupid to be. Well, it's not stupid to be scared. That's usually a good thing. But if you never feel comfortable in a place, then maybe it's better to find another place. And if you think somebody's doing something wrong, speaking up about it can probably save both lives instead of you just watch them fall away.
She stops talking for a moment and just looks to you again. It's just I don't know how this group works as a unit. And I think that is one of the things that bothers me a bit, but I have to see it when we have to fight. I don't know when that is. Or if we get ambushed on another day.
I don't feel like the fight in the town square was bad. It was certainly an even fight, and I still feel like, oh, well, we still came out on top. Like, they didn't even get away when they tried to turn invisible. And we know what we're
Fair.
heading into with these goblins. At least I hope we know what we're heading into.
We have to see. But with the fight, because you called out, then I saw them turn and you said that they were most likely going to a certain direction. I just aimed for luck with my breath attack and it hit something.
It's the best you could do, I guess. And that's all we can all ever ask of each other. We're not here to move mountains, at least not yet. But even if we do have to move a mountain, together we can easier solve it than alone.
I think she just smiles and then, again, another thing as a hunter, if we ever need food and are out and about, I can go and try and find things.
That would always be nice. I mean, even Haiton, like, you find the food, he preserves the food. I feel like you already got a good teamwork going there. You just need to use it.
It's gonna be interesting.
And with that, we'll call that the end of
Thank
that
you.
watch. You all get a long night's rest. As you all wake up in the morning, slowly pack your things to get ready for travel. It's where we're going to end the session for today. As it has been 4 hours.
Woo!